Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 62 of the Red Force podcast. My name's Eric Tolado. Joining me today is Christian Tolado.
Now, this might be the largest document
Hey, man, we're going to go through it quick.
we've ever had. 21 pages,
Alright.
about 1,000 questions. All right.
Oh, there's a lot of questions. People getting greedy, pals.
1,000 questions?
I'm just exaggerating, but there's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
All right. We
You could have
got
just gone with it. You shouldn't have lied.
we got literally a 4,000 word Marineford recap.
Christian, you got to blaze through it,
I
right?
went deep. You know why?
Why?
You know why I went deep?
Tell me why.
Because Marineford is the most headcanon arc of all time. All right.
You guys had me on for a good episode.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Alright, we'll get into it.
I had to bring the facts, the figures, the
man.
details to the people
Yeah.
to stop the Marine, group, the Marine group where they say the Marines are stronger than everyone.
Yep.
Had to stop the Vista fanboys. Had to stop everyone. All right.
What about the Crocodile fanboys?
Crocodile fanboys are gonna get stopped. All right.
Crocodile. What? Crocodile fanboys.
There's a lot of fanboys out there,
There's a lot
Roger.
of fanboys doing a lot of things. Now, I should introduce our guest, Christian.
Yes.
Roger's Base is joining us today.
Yes.
What's going on, everybody?
We're looking for spicy hot takes.
We are.
Spicy hot. Well, you're gonna get some spicy hot. If you invited me, you're gonna get spicy hot takes.
what
You're gonna
spi-
get takes from the guy who said that Whole Cake Island was an absolute mess, and people got very mad at me because I was
people get mad.
excited about the chapters when I read them. But then I reread them, and I was like, "This is not good." And people got very mad at me because you can't change your mind ever.
Well,
So,
you have your opinion, and
Exactly.
we're not gonna talk about Hawkeye Island here because
I know. Thank goodness. We're going to talk about Marineford.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Exactly.
One of the best story arcs in One Piece.
Very good.
Very good arc. Very good arc.
Very good, man. Very good.
A stream coming out the day this podcast comes out, I believe, or the day after, whatever. Roger's Base is having
A big stream.
a big stream, an arc
I am.
bracket, as it were. So stick
I
around.
am.
Maybe we'll find out when
A few
Marineford goes.
YouTubers will be involved. We'll see who actually turns up.
We'll see. We'll see who shows up.
All right.
Now, without further ado, let's
No,
get in.
wait.
Ooh, what's going on?
We got to talk about
Talk about something.
the anime this week. Of course,
Oh, we have to.
we had
Yes.
the Bad Dead musical episode.
Yep.
Enjoyable episode.
Very.
They used the same music as the opening to the arc. I would have appreciated something different,
It's
but
alright.
Well, they didn't use the exact music. They used like a reprise for part of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But some of it was new.
Yeah.
And it made sense because it was like tying the whole thing back together
Sure.
again. The first story and then how she was saying it was going to be a bloodbath at the tea party. And then
Sure.
now it's like she's
Dude,
wiping the straw hats
a,
out of
ve-
existence.
a
I
very
liked it.
a very good scene where Big Mom's biting into the cake, and
Oh.
then for like a split second,
Dude, the cake turns into blood.
turns
It
into
was so
blood.
good.
Great
Oh,
scene.
it was so good. It was so good.
It was a really good episode.
there's issues.
Yeah, it was good.
Always
There's always issues with the
Yeah.
One Piece anime. I'm just gonna say it was a great episode.
All right,
That's
good
all I have to
episode.
say, all
Now,
right?
for the people out there, I said I'll do some investigation work on what Japan is using for animation software
Okay.
because I see this problem everywhere.
Okay, what are they using?
right.
Tell us.
Let's
They're
hear it.
using a software called Kanani. Christian.
Okay. Tell us the
All
details.
right.
Now, it is a pixel-based.
So it's not vector.
It's not vector, it's pixel-based. And,
Oh.
most importantly, it has a feature that
Yes.
is very rare. Very
Okay.
rare.
Very rare.
It has the ability to, in between frames,
Yeah.
using computer-generated lines, Christian,
Okay.
of complex images.
That's why we're
Alright.
getting fucked up.
That's why in the
animation.
JoJo show, we're getting shit that looks real weird,
Yeah.
that looks really, really strange. That's what it is.
Computer generated
Right.
lines. Okay.
So, more animation knowledge for the people. As the people know, I am a professional animator.
all right.
So you get the knowledge here first.
Okay. He
Anyway.
did some deep research. Okay. All right.
Let's get into the-
Let's get into
the-
Marineford because we've got a massive episode.
We got
alright?
a huge episode.
Straight into Marineford. Now. Here we are, Marineford.
All right.
All right. All right.
We did Impel Down last time there was a break.
Yeah.
That leads into this. So, people still
Just
really
give me your general
Impel Down.
thoughts real quick, Christian.
General thoughts on Marineford. Okay. Great arc. Quick arc.
Yep.
It's only about 3 volumes.
Yep.
We get great character from Whitebeard and Ace.
And Garp.
And Garp, yeah, he gets a little bit, but it's not that much.
Sengoku too. Sengoku.
Sengoku gets a little bit. Get to really feel the evil of Alcaena here.
Yes.
Because this is where
Yep.
he's really first introduced.
Sure.
Cause we get to see him a little bit in the, Robin flashback. But here he really shines as a true villain.
Yep.
Good action. So here's the problem, right? Do you like clashes or do you like actual fights?
Oh,
Marine
Christian,
Fort is all clashes.
people dreaming out there that they think the Wano War will be actual real fights.
Yeah, I think the Wano War is going to be like this. I think it's
Yeah,
going to be
we'll go-
clashes mixed in with a little bit of what we got in Dressrosa. I think Dressrosa gave us actual fights,
Yeah.
and there were a lot of chapters dedicated to those fights that maybe
Yeah.
didn't necessarily need to be. And I think it's going to be a mix of that with what we got in Marineford, which, like you said, is literally just clashes. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one character will fight in and stop an attack with another character, and then another character does this thing, and
If you people out there, anime only people that caught up, that's fine. We're not gonna hate people.
There are heaps of differences.
Heaps of differences.
Heaps of filler things.
Oh, yeah.
Heaps of things that didn't happen.
People
alright?
that read the wiki, we're also here with you, right? Roger's here
That's
with
right.
you.
Oh,
as
is that
well,
a?
alright?
I was gonna say, is that a shout out to the tweets I made?
Shout out to Roger's Twitter account.
I want to clarify something real quick though, because this was a huge debate in the community, which was not at all what I intended when I made those tweets. I thought I was saying something that was just like a no-brainer. Like, don't be mean to people who are new to the series for wanting to catch up reading the wiki.
Yeah.
Is what I said. People were taking those tweets and thinking that I was advocating skipping story arcs
no.
to catch up quicker. That's not at all what I said. What I
mean,
said
yeah.
was that if you know of somebody who's a casual viewer of One Piece, you're trying to get somebody into it, you could pretty much introduce them to any story arc and then say, look, you can just wiki the rest of the information until you catch up at your own pace. If you like this, if you like it, then if you're an actual fan of it and you want to completely catch up, then go back and reread the whole thing. But if you're somebody who is a casual fan and like your girlfriend or your mom or whatever that you want to get into One Piece isn't going to sit through 900 episodes, just give them the wiki lowdown and then show them your favorite story
And
arc.
as soon as they get the taste, they'll go back, they'll do the research. 'Cause
Exactly.
they-
Then they'll actually read it. Exactly.
My problem is,
I was advocating reading the wiki. So that's
I have no problem if you're a casual fan and you're not that interested in One Piece and you just I'll catch up.
Yeah.
But don't get into Discord arguments with me when you haven't read the fucking manga because it infuriates.
But everybody agrees with that. That wasn't anything that I think some people were saying that I was saying that, wiki everything and then get in YouTube debates. No. If you're a content creator, of course you should have read everything.
Also,
that's common knowledge.
Also,
but I'm not talking to content creators. I was talking to people
I know.
who are casual.
Roger, I'm on your side, all right? I'm on your side.
I know. I'm just clarifying.
Here's my problem with the One Piece wiki. The One Piece wiki is like 50% headcanon. All right, it's not exactly accurate. When you get into the story arc recaps of the wiki, not accurate.
Okay.
All right, there's weird fucking sections in there where people are just putting in opinions. It's strange. All right, just be wary.
All right.
Be wary of the
my,
wiki.
my point wasn't.
sure.
My point wasn't about the wiki or whatever. My point is if you're an anime only guy, right?
Yeah.
And you caught up and you're in Wano now.
A lot of like YouTube reactors are up to here right now.
Yeah, YouTube guys catching up. You
Yeah.
must.
Oh yeah.
If you gotta read one arc in the manga, it must be this arc.
Because it's crucial to the power scaling.
And
right?
this arc
will
frame in your mind what's actually going on in the terms of the One Piece
Can we start with the recap?
Now let's start.
All right.
Let's start.
People around the world talking about what's going on. Marefort's about to start.
Yep.
All that kind of shit. Marefort civilians have been evacuated to Shibondi. No one's here. Yep. So it is the families of Marines,
Yes,
right? It's
we
not
knew
just
that.
a fucking town.
Right.
All right.
Right.
The world government broadcasting the event to the civilians, of the town in Shibondi. It's going to be a historical event. World government wants people to see it. The world government have 100,000 elite soldiers
Yes.
at this battlefield. How many fishermen were at Fishman Island War?
How many, Christian?
100,000.
All right.
And Luffy and his crew took them all out.
Now, are they elite soldiers of the Fishman Army? Christian?
Fishmen, we know fishmen are
No, they're not. They're not like elite fishmen.
But here's
They're
the-
just random fodder.
Here's the thing, Roger. Fishmen, by default, are 10 times stronger than humans. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
All right? So,
All right.
the Marine fodder, 100,000, not that impressive in modern-day One Piece standards. Because, All Luffy has to do is pulse his conquerors and knock out half
And he
the
did knock
army.
him out. He did
He
knock
did,
him
he
out
did
when
knock
he did
him
that.
out. He did.
He
do it.
did. He did that. Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't Whitebeard do that? Well, we don't know. We
Okay.
don't know. So, they have 50 battleships at Marineford.
Yes.
How many ships did Big Mom have in Whole Cake Island?
Not the same scale, Christian.
Literally thousands.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Literally thousands, all right?
I wouldn't say it's the same though.
They're not warships.
They're not
They're
warships.
tard
No.
ships.
I'm being a bit of a
Right,
meme.
right.
I'm being a bit of a meme. But the point is, I would say Big Mom's fleet is bigger than this fleet.
All right.
That's also what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Let's keep going.
More troops, more ships. The warlords are all here, all right? They're fucking around. The narrator claims that the warlords are equally as important as the admirals.
Okay.
Comments on that, all right? What are we gonna say about that?
Well, you got Mihawk, you got Kuma,
Exactly.
you got Doflamingo.
You're powerful
Which-
people.
which
It is the
carry
balance
weight.
of power, though. I mean, we know that already. That they are considered crucial to
I
the
am
balance of power. So it's,
extremely interested what Vegapunk has come up with to replace Mihawk.
Okay.
What is this weapon? This is gonna be fucking insane.
we'll see it
alright?
soon, alright?
Stupid. Alright, so Ace is being guarded by the admirals, the most powerful marine asset, alright? Luffy has arrived at the Gates of Dusters. Sengoku starts to ask Ace who's his father. He's trying to get him to admit that Roger's his father.
Yes.
Alright? Ace claims that it's Whitebeard. Sengoku tells the story of Ace's mother. She carried Ace for 20 months, avoiding the getting caught by the Marines, all
Yep.
that kind of stuff. Sengoku tells the world that Ace's father is Roger. Big news. Where was he? Was Big News Morgan's getting the scoop?
Oh, he was getting the scoop.
Why wasn't he at Marineford?
He just needed to watch it. He should have been in Marineford. That's true.
I mean, come on, Oda. Where's Big News? Alright, that's the end of that chapter. Next chapter. The world is shocked by the news of Goldie Roger's son. We get a little flashback of Roger telling Garp to look after his son. They have fought multiple times.
Multiple times.
Said in the manga itself, alright?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
People saying Garp never fought Roger. Garp wasn't on the level of Roger. Incorrect, alright? Prime Garp on the level of Roger.
They fought multiple times.
They
Christian.
fought multiple
They fought.
times.
It's almost like a Katakuri situation with Luffy.
Exactly, they respect each other.
They respect each other
They
as
respect
men
each other.
and as fighters.
The world government thought it was a good idea to start killing children who were born around Roger's death.
Now, Christian, how important
Yeah.
is Roger's bloodline?
It's very important to the world government.
I guess, but
They're
like
trying to erase it.
it's weird. It's a weird situation. Like,
They're trying to erase it, dude.
a
They're
child
trying to erase
bears
the
no
Pirate
sin,
King.
but the world government
Thinks it does.
pieces of shit.
Exactly. So, Ace must die here, alright? Alright. Ace has daddy issues, alright? Because his father's the Pirate King. Everyone calls him a piece of shit.
Everyone doesn't like him.
He's a demon. He should have never been born. All that kind of stuff.
Do you think people say the same about Luffy now?
About Son of Dragon. Or just about Luffy.
Like, say people talk about Luffy on the street, right?
Yeah.
Do they call him a brutal criminal?
Probably.
Are they mad about him? Is he a demon?
Well, you gotta, the world government propaganda is all over
This
the
is
place.
interesting, right? They say this about Whitebeard, and they say this about Roger, and when we actually see them, that's not the case.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
Okay.
Alright. The Gate of Justice is open, and here we go with the Grand Fleet. We got a whole bunch of names.
Straight up goons.
Squad, goons, New World captains, they're here. Whitebeard arrives to save Ace.
Yes.
Using the coding, he submerged his ships. He pops up in the
They
bay.
rarely coat these ships, Christian.
Maybe rarely as well. Who knows? All right. Whitebeard nowhere to be seen days before the battle. Where did he get coding from? How did he do it? We don't know. He just did. All right. He's
Okay.
Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Next chapter. Luffy tells Ivankov that Ace's father is Roger. All right. Ivankov's shocked. Ivankov thought it was Dragon because Luffy's brother, all that kind of stuff. Whitebeard does his first quake attack, causing 2 tidal waves. Alright?
Yes.
Bang. Now, it's almost like the world government was counting on Whitebeard to do this. Because, later on we find out that, it was all the plan. they were gonna freeze the bay and then unload with the guns and then trap them and all that kind of stuff. So, world government doing some shady shit, right? Whitebeard creates the 2 tidal waves. Aokiji freezes that shit instantly, man. Ice Age, done.
Yep.
Aokiji ice power is broken. All right, can freeze anything pretty much instantly. All right. All right. So now we get a little bit of flashback with Ace, his journey, what he did before he met up with Whitebeard. He met up with Shanks. Shanks likes him. Told him about Luffy. Ran to Jinbei. They had their famous 5-day fight.
5-day fight, Chris.
5 days, non-stop action. All right, 5-day fight. It was a draw pretty much. Whitebeard turns up. Ace tries to kill. Whitebeard destroys him, takes him on the ship, offers him a position.
Yes.
What happened to the Spade Pirates? What did it disband?
Maybe we'll meet some Spade Pirates at some point.
Why not? Tell the story of Ace. Maybe.
Yeah, well,
Maybe a Spade Pirate is in that cage.
A Spade Pirate, like Ace's right-hand man.
Ace's right-hand man in that cage, ready to tell us what's going on.
In Wano country?
Perhaps.
Because we never get to see the Spade Pirates, ever.
Yeah, okay.
And, they're not on Whitebeard's crew. So where are they?
I think it's
Well, we got the Ace novelization.
Yeah, I know.
When we found out about the Spade Pirates, I mean, that's an interesting take. You feel like the guy in the cage in Wano is going to be someone with the Spade Pirates?
Because
really?
it could relate to, Ace's actions in Wano and what that means to Luffy. Maybe it's just...
I mean, that's interesting. I would love that. But
Yeah,
I
don't know.
I never even really thought about that.
I don't know. It's just a thought that popped
a
into my head
thought,
right now, I'm not really thinking hard about it. So
It's
maybe...
cool, though.
Maybe one of the Spade Pirates is in there so we can link that back up to
We need to
Ace.
get back
'Cause
to
at
Ace
the start of
some point.
Wano, first 3 chapters, it's about Ace.
And Ace
And
is
it's
nowhere to
been
be seen.
dropped since, alright? We're gonna get Ace's will within Wano at some point, alright?
Yeah, we're getting something with Ace. That's no brainer.
Alright, so... Ace tries to kill Whitebeard multiple times. He doesn't like him. He doesn't understand him.
These daddy issues are so...
Yeah, Ace,
Immense.
serious daddy issues, alright? Serious daddy issues.
Yep.
Needs to get over them. Kinda does by the end, alright?
Eh.
A little bit.
I mean, he doesn't.
bit.
Like, he invests so much into Whitebeard.
Yeah, but-
as clear trauma from his experience as a child.
I mean, all that happened was people telling him his father was evil. Like, he never met the man. Like,
I don't know.
come on, Ace. Why are you being such an edgy teen?
He's angsty, definitely.
He definitely listens to Limp Bizkit, alright?
Okay.
Just Ace trying to get over his daddy issues, alright? So, Ace ends up eventually taking over the 2nd Division. What happened to the old 2nd Division commander, we'll never know.
It's been vacant for a long time.
Who died? Who is he? A 2nd commander position is pretty high up.
Yeah.
You think you would fill it.
Yeah.
Ace asks Blackbeard if it's okay if he takes the position. Blackbeard doesn't care. He's scheming.
States he's been there a long time.
Exactly. He's scheming. He's waiting for Thatch to get that fruit. All right. He's waiting. All right. Ace tells Whitebeard that he's Roger's son. Whitebeard doesn't really give a fuck. He's like, yeah, okay.
Christian, a child bears no sin of their father.
Exactly. All right. World government does not agree with that.
A world government wants the blood, Christian.
All right. Yeah, it's crazy why people respect the world government within the One Piece world.
Yeah.
Because they went after born children in the same time period as Roger's death.
And
Just
murdered
killing,
them.
murdering, doing
Murder
whatever
them,
they
yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
It's weird. This bloodline thing's weird because bloodline hasn't been a thing in One Piece so far.
I mean, the world government cares about it.
I guess.
That's basically who
it kind of feels like.
Well, I do feel like, don't you think Bloodlines will come into effect near the end?
I think it's more.
I feel like it kind of will.
I think it's more about the inheriting of wills,
yeah.
not necessarily bloodlines. You know what I mean?
I don't think it really matters that Luffy's the son of.
Because
Dragon.
Luffy took Roger's will and
but the bloodline of the clan of D, right? Like, you
Sure.
think
sure, but
there's got to be something going on there.
I think the clan of D is more like an alliance because we've got giants and shit.
Yeah, but Luffy isn't gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
Luffy
That's true.
isn't gonna unlock godlike powers because he's the clan of D.
the super
No,
Super
that's true, that's
Saiyan
true.
God
So,
D power.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
God, D power.
Alright, after Blackbeard killed Thatch, Ace wanted to go get revenge for Whitebeard.
Whitebeard kids are told him, "Don't do it." I feel bad about this one. I got
Yeah.
a bad feeling about it.
But Ace has to go, right? He has to defend Whitebeard's name. Back to the present day. Ace asks Whitebeard why he can't just leave him to his fate. Whitebeard takes responsibility. You know, he put him on the mission. He has to save him.
Yep.
Whitebeard, top quality captain, alright? So Goku claims Whitebeard has the power to destroy the world. I guess that's factual, right?
Yeah.
And then,
definitely.
And then Aokiji freezes the wave. Alright. No, not yet. The tidal wave comes in. Narrator tells us that this war got to be the end of the era. End of the Whitebeard.
End of the Whitebeard era.
Alright. Next chapter. Now Aokiji freezes the wave. You know, Aokiji tries to attack Whitebeard, but with his like spear shit.
Yep.
Whatever that attack is. Blue something. Whitebeard just...
Blue pheasant, man. Come on. How do you not know this off the top of your head?
I don't think
Come
it's
on,
blue
man.
pheasant because it's the spears. I don't know what that's
Well,
called.
it's called blue pheasant. It's pheasant something because I just played that level in Treasure Cruise last night. So
Yeah,
that's the only reason I know off the top of my head.
It's something.
Wait,
some
you're-
spear.
you're
attack.
The four spears.
Yeah.
It's like the four spears that come out of his body from either side, like the ice spear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That attack.
Yeah.
Whitebeard just
Yeah.
quake punches the shit out of that, gets it out of there, alright? Aokiji shudders to the ground, and he's gone for some part. He's
Okay.
gone for like, he's just...
Freezes the bay.
He freezes the bay. Whitebeard commanders jump into battle. The Vice Admirals step forward for the fight. We get so many double page spreads here.
Too many.
Just spamming them.
Tons.
Oda just spamming those double page spreads. They're beautiful pages. I'm not going to deny that.
Oh, definitely.
But,
yeah.
you know, there's only 7 pages in this chapter. So, Oda, come on. 7 double page spreads. And that's the chapter, alright? So, imagine in Wano,
Yeah.
when we get these spreads, and they're all characters we actually care about.
Crazy.
Instead of random fodder.
Units.
That's true.
Like
well, I
wiping
think that's what
captains.
Oda's been saying that for such a long time too, right? Is that like
Yeah.
Wano and the final like throne war? Those are going to make Marineford look like child's play. So
Imagine just the panel of all the Straw Hats lined up with the army behind them.
oh yeah,
gonna be
it's going to be
hard.
Behind the moon, Christian.
Behind them with the moon shining in the background. It's going to be crazy.
Beautiful pack.
You have Sulong, Nekamamushi, and Inuarashi standing behind him.
fuck.
Oh
We're-
my god,
we're
dude.
excited.
Roger,
Woo.
have we underestimated the Sulong form of Neko Mamushi and Inuarashi? How strong?
No, not at all. No. Because
How
I think because they specifically said back in Zoe
I know.
when Jack was attacking them that like, oh, it was a good thing that he didn't come on a night of a full moon. Because I think Jack still probably could have wiped out everybody else in Zoe except for Nekamamushi and Inuarashi. Because Nekamamushi and like Inuarashi in their Sulong form is gonna have to be more powerful than like Peckham's and Carrot,
100%.
which already were like super powerful during Whole Cake Island. So it's gonna be amazing.
How big is the jump? How big is the jump we're talking about? Because like you can,
Massive.
You can,
I mean, dude, Inuarashi right now, crucified, injured
Yes.
Inuarashi right now is going toe to toe with Shutenmaru,
exactly.
who is already hyped up as like one of these huge samurai. So I feel like if he's going toe to toe now and he's nerfed, Sulong is going to be insane.
Are we talking Admiral level or are we talking Katakuri level? How strong?
We're talking Katakuri level. In my opinion, I think we're talking Katakuri level.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna go first commander level. That's that. I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna have this massive, crazy double page spreads in Wano. Get ready for it. Get hyped for it because it's coming. All right.
I'm ready.
All right. So back to the war. Yeah, it's just basically people getting ready to fight. Vice admirals tell Suru, stand back. You're too old for this. Suru ready for combat. All right.
Yep.
She's not out of the
Ready to
question.
go.
She's gonna fight. All right. She's got some weird washing powers. What's
What does
that
that
about?
mean?
How does it work?
I don't know.
No one knows. Can she do other domestic duties with her devil
Can she
fruit?
cook them?
Who knows?
Can she vacuum
Can
them?
she cook-
We don't know. All right.
Oda doing some weird shit with Suru. Crazy, alright? Mihawk wants to test the gap between him and Whitebeard. Fires off a massive
Sword attack.
air slash heading towards Whitebeard. Joju steps in and blocks that shit. Pretty easily
Is
in the
this
manga.
still the best sword attack we've seen in the story?
Is it? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
So-
I guess yeah.
I think the cutting of the tidal wave is more impressive.
Okay.
Like that panel
'Cause
is
it's
so
so
fucking
casual.
big. Yeah, it's so casual and such a massive cut
Yeah.
that it's insane. All right, Mihawk, insanely powerful. I think.
Zoro, I will say Zoro cutting Pika's up there though. That looked amazing.
It's definitely
that
up
panel's
there.
great.
It's definitely
Yeah.
up there. But Zoro had to use his most powerful attack
At close range.
at close range. Mihawk, unnamed attack, destroying tidal waves, right?
That's true.
Size of massive battleships, right? Mihawk broken, all right?
Wait, you think that's Zoro's strongest attack currently?
Yeah, was it
No way. No
3
way.
billion world.
3 billion worlds is his strongest attack?
Dude, he's like,
I mean, we haven't seen Ashura, we haven't seen demon shit,
Exactly.
but like, 3,000 worlds is normally his like one of his most powerful attacks. It's not bloody line song. It's one of his most powerful attacks. But yeah, so Zoro, more to come for Zoro and Wano, no doubt. Right?
Hopefully.
we'll get to see some hype.
No doubt. Yeah.
What if he cuts Mad Fuji in half? Just cuts it.
Impressive.
That'd be wild.
Destroys that shit. All right. So Josie blocks that shit pretty easily. Kizaru comes in, shoots at Whitebeard. Marco blocks that shit with his Phoenix Flames. End of the chapter. 7 pages here of double pages. For the people running in, all that kind of shit. Next chapter, all right? Marco kicks Kizaru to the ground.
They go through this little cute back and forth where they're like, you're a liar.
You're a liar. You're a liar. This, you're weak. You're this.
yeah.
Yeah. Marco kicks Kizaru to the ground. Kizaru completely undamaged.
Yes.
Right? So
Yep.
Now, Christian, all right.
I'm gonna argue this: Kizaru more impressive than Akainu in this war. Zero damage. Zero damage for Kizaru.
But he didn't do as much.
He does.
I was gonna say I disagree with that. I mean, he
doesn't
wasn't on
kill
the front lines as much. Yeah.
He does hold off Whitebeard for a long time, but it is off-paneled.
Okay.
And 0 scratches on Kizaru. 0.
Now,
right? 0.
You want to talk about Marco, because I think Marco gets a short end of the stick in Marineford. He's doing a lot.
He is definitely
Yeah,
doing
okay.
a lot. Marco,
He's putting
very
work.
impressive in Marineford.
Yep.
Not as impressive as Katakuri. I'm going to say that, all right? Not
But
as
this
impressive.
is the question. If Katakuri was fighting Emeralds, would he look as impressive as him fighting Luffy?
Thank you.
I don't think
Thank
so.
you.
I don't think so.
Here we go, all right. We have Awakening for Katakuri. Well, here's the thing. Post-time skip versus pre-time skip. It's a hard thing
But
to say.
I will argue this right now, though. I want to say this right now because this is a debate that comes up so much. Where people are like, "Well, dude, why weren't these characters using hockey?
I get it, yeah.
Luffy." We were looking at this. Obviously, it was just at the time Oda didn't know what he was doing with hockey. Like, I mean, that's the first thing. Like, he had an idea of what was going on. He had an idea. He had an idea because we had the stuff with Amazon Lily and we had the explanations.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to the extent that it is now. So when I go back and I read these chapters, I assume that every attack between, characters like Akainu and Whitebeard and Kizaru and Marco, they're all using armament hockey.
Well, they
say-
stated. They stated.
But Luffy, yeah, exactly.
They
It's just that Luffy was not aware of it at the time.
Exactly.
And thus, us as a reader, we don't see it. But they're clashing with hockey throughout all of Marineford.
Roger,
and people still forget that.
I
So.
have the same theory because as the reader, we see through Luffy's eyes. Luffy does not have haki. So doesn't
Exactly.
know that.
And he doesn't understand it to that extent yet.
It's a good excuse.
It's a good excuse,
It's a good
but like
excuse to
we all know
explain
the
what
real
happened.
reason. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
But I do
so-
feel like in 20 years, when we get One Piece Kai and Marineford's redone, and we see all this stuff again, I think we're going to see some hockey.
We gotta get through One Piece Z first.
Yeah, One Piece Z, all right? One Piece Z.
Yeah,
One
One
Piece.
Piece.
All right.
All right, Joju comes in with a massive iceberg that towers over giants. All right, Joju got that physical strength on lock,
definitely.
right?
Oh, for sure.
Some people want to say it's the strongest physical strength feat we've seen in the show. I'm going to argue King Kong's stronger by a physical level of power. That's my argument.
Oz Junior moving the ship around.
Oz Jr., maybe. I'm going to say King Kong is the strongest physical feat.
Okay.
I mean, Whitebeard's Quake punches, that's a devil fruit feat. Because he's not punching the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's impressive, all right? Jozu can lift a lot of weight, all right? There you go.
He's a big boy.
Akainu just
They like Jozu.
Akainu just blasts that shit out of there. He's like not happening.
First display of the Magma Boy.
Exactly. Magma Boy,
That's right.
as coined by Whitebeard, right?
Now we look at show other manga like My Hero and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oda's effects work.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing with liquids, with magmas, with light.
Oh, yeah.
With ice.
Now you always roast My Hero for its
Effects.
you would say lackluster effect work.
Oh, definitely.
The fire doesn't look
Wait,
hot.
whoa.
The eyes doesn't look cold.
Whoa.
I-
What?
In the manga, Eric does
In the
not like the
manga.
fire. He does
Did
not
you
like the ice.
wait? How far are you in the manga right now?
I got past the bloodstain thing, the fight, and then I
So you haven't seen Endeavor yet?
I
Like the
have.
Endeavor
I've seen
arc?
Endeavor multiple times. I do not like the lighting effects on him.
No. I'm talking about the Endeavor arc. You haven't
Yeah,
gotten
I have
the
not
Endeavor
seen
arc
the
yet.
Endeavor arc.
Bro, come
But
on.
Todoroki,
man. You
when
cannot
he-
say the.
But Todoroki, when he uses fire and ice, all right, almost indistinguishable.
You think that
from
looks
each other.
bad?
Doesn't look good.
Wow.
The lighting is off. It's a whole thing.
The
but
drawings are good.
the
The
drawings are
effects
fine.
are okay.
The
okay.
effects are alright.
Oda
Alright.
knows how to do effects, alright? Oda sometimes does sketchy drawings,
Yeah,
but
he knows how to do effects.
he knows how to do effects. Alright. So, magma rains down into the bay, hits Whitebeard's ships. Whitebeard roasts Alkainu, calling him Magma Boy, calling him out.
Yep.
Why don't you come over here, alright? I'll teach you a lesson. Alright? Alkainu, keeping it cool. Right? He's saying Whitebeard's, part of a bygone era.
They're just throwing around one-liners at each other, Christian.
Now, how do they hear each other? I have no idea. Screaming across the battlefield.
I guess.
Crazy manga rules, alright? Don't question it. Alright. Just 2 pages of people just clashing.
Yeah.
Just people
Christian,
clashing.
this is a war. We need to see
Of
it.
course. Oars Jr. appears on the battlefield.
Where did he come from?
When you can see Oars Jr.'s ship. When all the ships appear,
Okay.
you can see it. So there you go. There's a ship called Oars Jr. Doflamingo and Moria are hyped to see him.
Oh, they want
Doflamingo's
him.
loving this war, right? He better be he better be a Wano, right? I want the commentary from Doflamingo.
The laugh.
The laugh.
Dude, I don't think Doflamingo's gonna be in Wano, but Doflamingo, I've said this multiple times on lots of videos. He is gonna be one of the last men standing during the
Of
Throne War.
course.
I'm telling you,
has
he
to
is
be.
going to be one of the last men standing.
He's going to be chilling with Morgans, commentating the war.
Big news.
Absolutely, dude.
It's gonna be like
he's
this-
gonna be, yeah.
Is Mingo the color
No pun intended,
commentary?
he's gonna be pulling the strings at the end, man.
Do you think Mingo's the color commentary or the straight guy in the?
Nah, he's color.
He's color.
Big news
Morgan-
is straight.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we need that. We
Them,
need to see
them
it,
two in
right?
the commentary box. Beautiful combination,
Alright,
Christian.
now next chapter we get Oars Jr. hype. Oars Jr. twice the size of giants, just flipping over ships, destroy the battlefield. The navy is falling back to hold the line at the bay. Whitebeard orders his men to back up Oars Jr. Boa just kicking around some goons. Get to see Boa in action here. First
That was
time,
great, man.
first time Boa in action.
Yeah, okay.
She doesn't do anything in Amazon Lily.
She does. You get a little bit of this.
She's
and
a
that.
kicking specialist, all right. There you go. She loves to kick shit.
She is.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? It's Perfume what? What's her big attack?
Yeah, it's perfume something. Something snake, perfume, I don't know.
Great.
She's got the
Yeah, I
love
love it.
arrows and shit.
Love
like that,
arrows, slave arrow. all
Metal,
that-
metal!
Yeah. She is attacking both pirates and marines, right?
Yeah.
She is on her own side, all right? Don't
Yep.
you
She
can't-
says her only rule was to defeat Whitebeard. Christian.
exactly. She doesn't listen to anyone
Yeah.
except for Luffy, all right? Of course. Kuma does his Ursa Shock to blast Oars Jr. All right, now we get the little flashback with Ace and Oars Jr.
All right.
Ace made him a hat, keep him dry in the rain.
Clearly in Wano.
Learned it from Wano.
Yeah.
Clearly in Wano.
Unclear if
It's unclear
if
because-
this scene is in Wano.
He learned how to make the straw hat in Wano.
Yeah.
From Tama. That's new information. So, Ace goes back to Wano. Surely we get more about Ace and Wano. Surely.
Oh, yeah.
And Oda fixes the Haki problem.
Surely.
It shows Ace with Haki, of course. All right.
There you go.
Oars Jr. tries to attack
Christian, when we
Doflamingo.
see Ace in the flashback, he's gonna be above Katakuri level.
Oh, he's going to be insane.
it's gonna be broken.
stupid. all right?
Absolutely broken.
Oars Jr. tries to attack Doflamingo, which is a stupid move because Doflamingo is absolutely broken. Just cuts his leg right off.
Yep.
Oars Jr.
Clean
legless.
off.
Then Moria stabs him with a giant shadow lizard. Oars Jr. close to Ace, but not close enough, alright?
Yep.
Oars Jr.
Defeated.
quote unquote dead, alright? Everyone thinks he's dead in the next chapter. Whitebeard then proceeds to just dominate giants. Some bystander goon tries to attack him,
Big
breaks his
mistake.
spear, destroys him, alright? You can't just attack Whitebeard. What? Come on. You think you just catch Whitebeard off guard?
Cocky.
Can't do it, alright? Whitebeard orders his troops to advance. Doflamingo having too much fun, witnessing the balance come to an end, alright? He's just loving it, alright? Drinking this shit up. Alright, Doflamingo controls Atmos, the water buffalo, one of the commanders,
We get to see his ability again here.
to start attacking his own men. So, Doflamingo strings, insanely powerful, controls Jozu later on. But Doflamingo broken man, alright? We all know this from Dressrosa,
Okay.
of course.
Of course.
Birdcage, literally uncuttable.
Unbreakable.
Fujitora can't cut it.
I mean, Fujitora.
Zoro says he can cut anything, but he can't cut the birdcage.
Can't cut it.
Alright? Doflamingo destroy.
Can't cut plot.
Disgustingly broken.
Alright?
Can't cut plot, exactly. Kobe is running away like a little bitch, alright? He doesn't want to be in the war. He's scared. Witnesses Alkainu's backdoor deal. He's doing something, alright?
Yep.
Alkainu's up to something. Kobe witnesses it. Alkainu, like, kills a deserter, saying, you're a waste of time, get out of here.
Yep.
Fucking destroys him. Doflamingo delivers his speech. The good guys, the people who win decide who's good and evil.
Justice will prevail.
Justice will always prevail, of course. Doflamingo has the best speeches of One Piece, of course, alright? He always delivers the great speeches. Where am I up to? White Bear Pirates running up the path Oar's duty is made to them. Whitey Bay comes in there with her icebreaker. Do you remember Whitey Bay?
Oh, I remember Whitey Bay.
Do you
Of
remember?
course, I remember Whitey Bay. Of
How
course.
could you forget Whitey Bay?
Do you remember...
The Ice Witch.
Do you remember the lightning god, Christian?
Well, what's his name? Lightning God something? The guy with the fat nose and the stupid mustache?
Yeah.
We have so many...
Do you remember
Random
Foss of the Fireblade?
I do remember...
Lightning Magai?
Magai,
Right?
yeah.
My
Magai.
guy.
Yeah.
What a
Speed,
interesting name.
Godspeed Jill, or whatever the fuck.
Speed Jill.
Lightspeed Jill or something.
We got all the White Bear commanders.
Dude that looks like an octopus on his head.
So many fodder men, alright?
A lot of fun.
So many fodder men, alright? So, Garp appears on the execution stand ready to talk to Ace, alright? He wants to talk to him. Garp wants to know why Ace became a pirate. Sengoku, Sengoku doesn't want him up there, Why are you doing up here? All
Don't
that
do
kind of
something
stuff.
stupid, Garp.
Don't do something stupid.
I'll take you out as well.
Exactly. Luffy and the crew fall from the sky, and they're here. Luffy has arrived.
Beautiful double page spread here, Christian.
Mate, the double,
Awesome. Oh,
the
it's
double
amazing.
page spreads of Marineford are top tier, alright?
Put in the work.
Oh, easily.
Otis
tier.
put in the work.
I mean, Oda draws all the characters, alright? Background artists draw the backgrounds.
Yeah.
And there are a shitload of characters
Do
in
you,
Marineford.
do you think Marineford's art is cleaner than Wano's art at the moment? I feel like Wano's art's getting a little bit
Sketchy?
thick. The line's a little bit
Yeah,
too thick for my
A little bit of
taste.
thing.
See, I like the things that really stood out to me recently in Wano was all the stuff at the banquet with Orochi. I thought
Yeah.
looked great.
That looked
Yeah,
great.
it's beautiful. Yeah.
I think it's
I
getting
hope
a
the-
little bit too busy.
See, we saw this problem in Dressrosa in the battlefield.
Yeah.
Where it's just mud. It's like so quickly sketched. Like Oda's, he didn't put the effort in that he put in Marineford, because Marineford's the big fucking time to shine. Hopefully, Oda takes his breaks, gets his rest, is able to draw Wano War justice, right? Able to give his best work in Wano. That's what we want to see. Oda is getting up there in age. He needs his rest. Take as many breaks.
He
as
stopped
want,
smoking at least.
That's good,
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's very
He
good.
needed to.
Alright, we get a little flashback of what happened to Luffy and the crew, getting stuck in the tidal wave. Ivankov using his eye wink to knock him off the bloody
Tidal wave at the top, yeah.
Luffy made it onto the battlefield. Everyone is shocked that Luffy is here. Alkairu wants to target Luffy.
Oh, he
Son of
wants
Dragon,
that Luffy.
Right? He needs to kill Luffy.
He needs to.
Right? Son of Dragon needs to kill him. Crocodile goes to attack Whitebeard. Luffy speed blitzes Crocodile with Gear 2 and kicks his attack away. Now,
What do you
here we
wanna
go with the Crocodile fanboys
say? Okay.
saying Crocodile's buffed in Wano. He got stronger from
You talking
from
about Reef or you
Alabasta.
talking about Wano?
Marineford. I said Wano.
Yeah.
You said Wano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crocodile is stronger in Marineford than he was in
Alabasta.
Alabasta. He got stronger in Impel Down somehow. He gets speed blitzed by Gear 2 Luffy.
Yeah.
People saying he's on the level of Doflamingo. These Crocodile fanboys need to be stopped. Alright? They're saying Luffy won in Alabasta. It was an ass pull. It didn't actually happen. Luffy didn't deserve to win that fight. stop, alright? Crocodile is decent. But he got defeated by pre-Gears Luffy. You just have to cop it. Cop it.
Cop that L.
Cop that
And
L.
Potentially the worst Logia out there. You get him bleeding, his Devil Fruit
Doesn't
becomes
work.
null and void. So,
Like, Crocodile,
you know,
he's
there's
good.
problems.
He's good. He's not as strong as Doflamingo. These people need to calm down, alright?
No, I don't know who argues though that Doflamingo is.
There are people out there, Roger.
There's a lot of
There's
people
a lot of
out there.
people out there, alright?
No, they're wrong. They're wrong.
Alright.
So
Crocodile has fulfilled his party agreement, but Luffy tells him not to attack Whitebeard, alright? Crocodile wants to kill Whitebeard for some reason. Maybe he wiped out his crew.
but
Maybe he did something.
he was responsible for the defeat of Crocodile, Christian.
Yeah, he defeated him at one point.
Yeah.
Right. Whitebeard recognizes the Straw Hat. You know, he recognizes Luffy's, tenacity to become the Pirate King.
Yep.
He asks him, "Will you become the Pirate King?" Luffy says yes. Whitebeard loves it. All right. Whitebeard instantly in love with Luffy. All right.
Cheeky brat, Christian.
Cheeky brat.
Also remembers Shanks talking about how he gave his arm for the new era.
Exactly.
Right?
yep.
Don't
Yep.
forget, I'm sick and tired of these snarky comments, Christian, saying he lost his arm to a Sea King.
Yeah.
All right, he lost it for a new era.
Exactly. He made it better than
right.
that era. All right.
That's right. That's right.
Next chapter. Luffy tells Blackbeard that he's going to save Ace. And
Whitebeard, yes.
I keep on saying wrong names.
Just keep going, all
Alright.
right? Just play through it.
So he also tells Whitebeard that they're going to execute Ace ahead of time.
He heard it on the Dead and Mushi.
Hit on the Demushi. Whitebeard thankful for this information. Whitebeard knows that Goku's up to his dodgy tricks.
Yeah.
Now think about it this way. Whitebeard runs into a trap and he almost wins Marineford.
All right.
What do you think about that?
That's
What
true.
do you think about that hot take?
I mean, it's a factual take.
I mean, like,
Yeah, it's not. I was gonna say it's not a hot take. I mean,
but
that's what happened.
people out there say, "Oh, if Kaido turned up at Marineford, if Kaido was in this situation, he would lose easily."
What?
Kaido can fly.
What?
He's an immortal dragon. He one shots Gear 4 Luffy. He can't
Who's
take
out here saying
damage.
that? That's crazy. To
Marine-
me. That Kaido lose easily? Are
Marine
you kidding me?
fanboys.
Marine
Roger,
fanboys.
Marine fanboys are out there. They say Whitebeard is the strongest emperor, even if he's sick and old. He is the strongest man in the world, even though there's evidence to say he's not.
Clearly.
Kaido,
Crazy.
it's literally, it's in the text. Land, sea, or air. Kaido is the strongest beast alive. Full
Exactly.
stop.
Exactly.
Full stop.
Who's
There's no
stopping
question
I
there.
will explain the headcanon that is going on here for the people,
Kaido? Okay.
as it was explained to me
Crazy.
by Dritz the Theorist. Shout
Okay.
out to Dritz.
Shout out
Now,
to Dritz, yo.
People-
Shout out.
People say that there's a disconnect between pre and post time skip in terms of power levels. All right, that's
okay.
understandable.
Okay. Yeah.
This
yeah.
is what they do. All right, they go. We see the emperors now.
Yeah.
If Marineford was in the post time skip,
Yeah.
Whitebeard would be scaled up
Yeah.
to those
Of
emperors,
course.
right?
Of course.
He'd be scaled up, and the Marines would be scaled up also.
But that's the.
And then they go, look at what happened between Whitebeard and Akainu. Akainu is emperor level in the post time skip of what we have now.
No, he's not.
Now, my problem with those calculations are
Oh, yeah, the headcanon.
you
yeah.
cannot scale up people for things we have not seen.
Here's the thing. Whitebeard literally has a heart attack on the battlefield, and Alkainu gets a cheap shot in.
We'll get there, Christian.
Well, yeah, people saying Alkainu's emperor level in the post time skip, and they got
Pre-time
their
skip.
mind, or the pre time skip, and their mind, right? Alkainu Fleet Admiral, we might give it to him because Fleet Admiral's a different
2
story.
years have passed.
2 years apart.
Right. Exactly. It's 2
All that
years.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Exactly.
But
Time jump. Yeah.
yeah. So Whitebeard running into a trap.
That's also that calculation of scaling people up compared to what we have now is so dangerous and wrought with headcanon traps. All right?
Because
Oh, yeah.
you can't quantify it.
You can't
at
quantify
all.
the leap at all. So you're just
Exactly.
making up stuff. Always just go with what we have in the story.
All right.
That's all I'm
so
saying.
Luffy runs off to save Ace, instantly intercepted by Kizaru.
Yep.
Instantly. Just KO'd, all right? Bang. Smacked in the face.
Doesn't get one shot by
No.
Kizaru.
I mean, an Admiral attacked him, and he seems to be fine.
Okay.
So, maybe Kizaru not using Haki. Who knows?
Alright.
Alright. Ivankov deflects, kind of sends Luffy away,
With the
avoiding the
wing,
attack. Buggy freaked out about what's going on. He wants to go home. Buggy's scared.
All right.
Right? He wasn't ready for this
course.
war. Buggy, he will save us one
Now
day.
Volkov runs into Kuma.
Exactly. Kuma shoots a beam at Ivankov. Ivankov dodges that shit. And he gets upset that Kuma's attacking him. He doesn't understand what's going on, right? Luffy runs into Hina, but Speed blitzes Hina with Gear Second. She can't even read his movements.
She says she can't see
Hina,
movements.
come on, alright? You're supposed to be hype. You're supposed to be, like, on par with, like, Smoker and shit.
Well, Smoker, you know.
They're supposed to be
I was gonna
equals.
say maybe not.
Smokers are not that good.
Alright,
so-
so he has a low gear fruit, so that's why he's that good.
Hey, Smoker versus Virgo. You remember that, man?
Alright, yeah, okay, yes. I mean, there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say about that, but we'll just move on, alright? Luffy is just fighting Navy goons, whatever. Moria sends a zombie herd after Luffy. Is Hogback on this battlefield? How does this make any sense?
I don't know how he gets a half man, half horse
Half
situation.
bear, where's the bear come from?
I don't know.
Moria can't make zombies. Hogback makes his zombies, and Moria puts shadows into the zombies.
Well,
Yeah.
he says that, you know, there's corpses in the battlefield, Christian. It's perfect for him.
Yeah, but they're all stitched
Yeah,
up.
but he can't make animal hybrids.
What's going on there?
Confusing.
Hogback must be on this battlefield.
All right, maybe
Who
he's
knows?
in the surgery room.
Maybe Absalon's keeping him hidden. Who knows? Who knows?
There you go. There you go.
There you
That
go.
works.
Yeah. Alright, so Ace does not want Luffy to come and save him. Alright? He's like, what are you doing here?
He's playing the don't
Don't
save
save me.
Yeah, all
not
right.
worth it, all that kind of stuff. You know,
Abandonment
kind of
issues
stuff.
from Ace, definitely. You know.
Luffy wants to save Ace because Luffy is his brother, and that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Right? That's all that needs to be said. Jinbei just hits all the zombies with seawater, deactivating them because of the salt,
It destroys Morio.
and just brick punches Moria out of there.
Not even a vagabond drill.
It's just a brick punch. Get out of here, Moria.
Jinbei strong.
Jinbei, strong as
Sure.
fuck, alright? The word gets out that Luffy is Dragon's son. Everyone's shocked.
Nani?
Everyone's shocked. Luffy knocks out a giant with a giant pistol and screams he will save Ace no matter what. Whitebeard instructs Marco to protect Luffy. Next chapter, right? Ace has accepted his fate. He's sorry for everyone that came and save him. He's ready to die. Ace is ready to die, alright? He's made peace with his fate. Buggy goons are upset that Buggy is not getting the limelight. Luffy's getting the limelight. Alright? Gotta give Captain Buggy some love, alright? World government. World government remembers Buggy from Roger's days. The Whitebeard remembers Buggy from Roger's days. Whitebeard offers Buggy an alliance to defeat the Navy.
He's just playing with him.
Alright? Whitebeard easily manipulating Buggy. Buggy thinks he's winning here.
And the Gurens are excited.
Alright? Captain Buggy
Oh, they're hyped. They're like,
hyped.
he's talking to Whitebeard.
talking to Whitebeard, he's making plans with Whitebeard, all that kind of stuff. So Goku is ready for his counterattack. This counterattack takes so long to fire off.
Yeah.
How long are we going to talk about this in Goku?
Too
Just
long.
shoot it, alright? He's talking about this counterattack for like 2
Let's
volumes.
get to that counterattack, Christian.
We're 2 volumes away from this counterattack.
Let's just get to it.
Alright? Alright, Smoker, goes after Luffy. While, Tashigi stands there, screams in fear, does nothing.
Poor Tashigi.
Classic Tashigi. When's she gonna do something hype? Who knows, alright?
That's not classic Tashigi. Let's be real. That's classic women in One Piece.
Oh, here we go.
with the wheel.
I'm about to start that tea here, but that's all right.
We have Big Mom, we have Smoothie, and we
Well,
have...
what did Smoothie do during Whole Cake Island? What Smoothie do?
Get ready for the Smoothie.
What Smoothie do?
Get ready for the Smoothie
Oh, yeah,
hype
I'm
of
sure.
Wano,
I'm
alright?
sure.
Get ready for the Smoothie
Yeah, I'm
hype
sure.
of Wano. We got Boa. We got...
Boa's great.
We got others.
Boa's great. Boa with her love for Luffy that's so strong that she gets sick.
We got Koala.
Right. We got Koala.
That's right. Oh yeah, Koala's great. Koala's great.
We got
Nami.
We got Nami and
Carrot,
Robin.
Carrot's great. Nami and Robin, they're good.
Yeah. Roger just hated the women in One Piece, right?
All right.
I can't
That's right.
see the hype that is the females in One Piece. All right? They may not get fights.
That's a good 10 characters you mentioned out of the series with.
They may not get fights all that often.
Hey man, we just want strong waifu to like, alright?
Yeah, we need strong waifus, more waifus from Oda. All right.
No, actually, I think Wano's been really good with that. I think he's actually been doing a good job in Wano. Yeah.
I think that's kind of like the main point of Wano though, because like the warrior culture and the fucking
Yeah,
females and
that's
shit.
true.
So
That's true.
what are we up to? We're up to Buggy wants the attention. But, Smoker, all that kind of shit. Ball comes in to save Luffy from Smoker. And Volkov is trying to talk some sense into Kuma.
But ain't working.
Ain't working. Dofi informs Volkov what happened to Kuma. Kuma has lost his mind. He's no longer with us.
Alright.
Kuma's out of there. Alright? Next chapter. Boa gives Luffy the key to Ace's handcuffs. Where'd you get it from? Don't ask that question, alright?
She
Boa
got
just
him. Don't worry
alright?
about it.
Alright?
She's beautiful. Don't ask questions.
Exactly. Boa thinks Luffy proposed to her because Luffy said thank you. I'll repay you one day, alright? Boa
Strong children.
just wants that Luffy, alright? Just
Strong
wants some more
children
Luffy,
are gonna be
100%.
part of that batch.
Smoker tries to attack Luffy. Ball blocks yet again. She can turn sea stone into stone with her devil fruit power. I'm confused, alright? Because apparently devil fruit powers work on sea stone
I told
now.
you this multiple times.
What's going on?
I told you this multiple times.
Yeah, but the bird cage can't cut the factory.
Christian, you're confused. That's high grade sea stone, right? This is weak
okay.
grade sea stone.
That's right. That was a sea stone from Wano country that we're seeing in Dressrosa.
All right.
Okay, so Smoker
Christian,
gets the cheap shit weapons
Yeah.
that the world government doesn't want.
All right.
That's how bad Smoker is.
I mean, that's how bad the world government is.
All right, they can't do anything, right? So we're just fucking around.
Let's
Luffy's running around. Dofi takes control of Jozu. Insane feat. Insane.
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
Parasite.
This man can take control of the third commander. It's like if Jack got mind controlled by Doflamingo. This is how crazy this is.
It's big.
Doflamingo absolutely broken. All right. He's devil fruit.
And they're perhaps unnecessarily broken.
Exactly. Dofi looking to team up with Crocodile, alright? He wants to team up with him. Luffy runs into Mihawk. Mihawk apologizes to Shanks. But fate compels him to fight. He must fight.
He wants to test Luffy.
Exactly. Next chapter. Luffy tries to run from Mihawk. Mihawk uses his Hawkeye you can see in the panels.
Yeah.
It zooms into his Hawkeye, catches Luffy with a slash. You can't escape that observation, Haki.
You can't.
You can't escape it, alright? Well, Mihawk too.
It's a monster.
Alright? Mihawk comes down with a sword. Coolest Mihawk attack. He's coming from the skies on his sword, plunges
Now,
it
if
into the
Mihawk
ground.
was in Smash Brothers, that would be. He's down there.
He's down there, 100%.
It's down there. It's down there. Exactly.
Spike
Very
is
nice.
down.
Very on brand. Very on brand. That's.
Luffy's managing to dodge Mihawk for a little bit. Luffy goes in for that famous bazooka attack. We get a shot of Mihawk's eyes.
Yep.
Luffy sees his own arms get cut off. He avoids the attack. Is this future sight? What is going on here?
No.
Prediction,
What is
perhaps? Him reading Mihawk's pose and
Is Luffy just thinking ahead about what might happen and he's scared and he pulls back? Is it future sight? People want to say it's future sight. People want to say it's the moment Luffy unlocked observation haki. Similar to Usopp, kind of.
It's not future sight. It's not.
Roger confirms it's not future sight.
There you go. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Roger gonna put his
No
put
other
his bet
question.
on
That's
it.
it.
Put his bet on it.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's it.
Luffy keeps on dodging attacks. Mihawk does his massive slash that cuts the tsunami in half.
Impressive.
Most impressive. Is Law Slash is more impressive, but that's Devil Fruit related, I guess.
Yep.
So, Mihawk, living up to the name of the world's greatest swordsman, alright? That's definitely for sure.
Well, he's strong.
Crocodile, Crocodile Dofi are having a dick measuring competition, just talking shit to each other, just doing nothing. Crocodile attacks Doflamingo, and then we cut. A lot of clashes, alright? A lot of clashes.
A bunch of clashes.
Alright, we don't
Get
see
ready.
anything.
Get ready in Wano. Get ready.
Alright, Buggy's caught up in this clash. He gets sucked up in a tornado and he flies away. Luffy uses Buggy to dodge Mihawk's attacks.
Hilarious.
He pulls him from the sky, uses him
As a human shield.
as a human shield. Now, can Buggy be cut with haki? That's the question.
Yes.
But Mihawk
Yeah,
always,
absolutely.
Mihawk,
There's no haki on that sword, Christian.
quote unquote, always using haki.
No, always using a black blade, Christian.
I mean,
I don't know where the quote is where it says he's always
because
using haki.
in Dressrosa, Mihawk says, a swordsman should always code his swords in haki to avoid
Yes.
it being nicked. So is he using haki here?
No.
Questionable. All right, I'm gonna say questionable, because Buggy's devil fruit is that he cannot be cut.
But Haki negates the
I know.
devil fruit abilities.
I know, but Buggy's devil fruit is useless in New World.
Buggy is useless.
Yeah,
yes.
Buggy is useless. I'll
Okay.
give you that.
The Muggy Ball comes out.
Yeah, the Buggy
Don't
ball.
don't let some Buggy fans hear you say that, man. That's
I mean, Captain Buggy will save us, all right? Some people say he'll be the next emperor by some comedy of errors.
I can see that happening. 100%.
What if Buggy takes all the credit for Wano and becomes an emperor?
People are gonna be so mad for Kid?
oh yeah.
Kid gets roasted by Buggy. Greatest. All right. So Buggy, the attack gets straight up deflected by Mihawk.
Yeah.
Straight back into Buggy's
Funny
face.
face.
Buggy,
Yeah, from Buggy.
just a comic relief for me of Marineford, all right? Just constantly getting gooned out. Now here we go. Mister comes in to block Mihawk, and the Vista fans go crazy.
Yep.
Mihawk knows who Vista is. Mihawk knows who this man is. Vista must be on Mihawk's level. Don't sleep on Vista. Is okay, all right? He's his division commander. He's nowhere near the level of Mihawk. Mihawk is casually dealing with him. He's thinking about Luffy the entire time.
He's thinking about Luffy's strengths the entire time, Christian.
He's not even focused on Vista at all.
And he's like, "Yo, Vista, let's do this later."
Exactly. Mihawk just fucking around with Vista. Narrator kicks in, starts talking about the battle, who will win this fight, start hyping it up. Then Sentomaru appears with the PX units. The
From the back.
pacifistas. Exactly. Next chapter. The pacifista units are coming in. Everyone's confused. Sengoku comments about how the PX units have to attack head on. We need to sort of push back the Whitebeard pirates. Whitebeard orders his men to invade the plaza. Sengoku cuts the broadcast to avoid people seeing the human weapons.
Yes.
He doesn't want people to see that they're making human weapons. Doesn't want people to see his secret weapons. Sengoku cuts the feed. Kizaru kicks Luffy back, alright? He kicks him back. He's getting too close. Kizaru just trolling the shit out of Luffy this entire arc. Just kicking him around, not really finishing him off. Just trolling him. Classic Kizaru. Jinbei catches him. Whitebeard commanders come in to attack Kizaru. Vista and Mihawk finish their clash. They just decide to part ways.
Yeah.
No injuries, no sweat, nothing.
Yeah.
It's a nothing fight. People always use this to say Vista's fight.
Overblown, Christian.
Overblown 100%. Sengoku is about to execute his master plan. He's still talking about it. Just execute it, alright?
Yeah. Alright, hurry up.
Buggy on the broadcast is not cut off yet because Buggy takes over the broadcast. You know, he is the lurking legend. He is part of Roger's crew.
Buggy
Buggy is a lurking legend, alright?
Alright.
He makes his name known as that he is a secret pirate from Roger's era. Alright? So, there you go. Squad appears in front of Whitebeard. He stabs him through the chest.
Squad.
Here we go with Squad.
Fucking Squad.
Is Squad the dumbest character on the planet?
He's pretty dumb.
He's pretty dumb, alright?
He's an idiot. Yeah, he's dumb.
Don't defend Squad. Alright?
Whitebeard's men
Shocked.
are making a path for him. Squad instantly realizes his stupidity
He's a fucking
as soon
idiot.
as he does it.
Yeah.
Alright? Luffy is impressed that Whitebeard can still move after such an attack. Of course. Ivankov and Jinbei know something is up with the plaza. You know, Whitebeard, you know, gives his speech about his sons. You know, even if you do something to me, I'll never do this to you. Squad has some rivalry with Roger. He thinks that Whitebeard's making
Some master
plan to make Ace the Pyro King, sacrificing
The units
the
to
units
get back Ace.
to get back Ace, all that kind of
Nonsense,
stuff.
Christian.
Manipulated by Alkainu somehow. Alright. Squad is dumb, man.
Squad's real dumb.
Squad's real dumb. Alright. John Giant comes. Whitebeard decides to attack. He's going to go forward. He's going into battle. Here comes Whitebeard. John Giant decides to attack him. Whitebeard just chucks him away.
Get out of here.
What are you doing? Why do you think you can just go up to an emperor and start attacking them?
They're cocky.
Alright? They're cocky. Alright? And they get destroyed. Alright? Whitebeard does his classic tilting the seas move. Tilts the seas around Marineford.
Yep.
It's a crazy panel. Beautiful panel. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous panel. Mingo's just loving this action, all right? He loves to see Whitebeard
like to
going
see
in.
Whitebeard.
He loves it.
Who doesn't like to see Whitebeard?
All right. The three admirals somehow block this impact.
Yeah.
There's just a mystical field around the execution platform.
All right.
What is this?
Some kind of armored hockey.
Some sort of hockey barrier? They don't use any of their abilities. They just put their hands out, and it blocks the impact.
I imagine it's the same thing Rayleigh does against the elephant and Sentin Mara.
Some sort of crazy armament hockey barrier.
Okay.
We've never seen this before, and we're going to see it ever again.
We might.
Who knows?
Maybe the next level of armored hockey, Christian.
Alkaodu complains that they didn't get the walls up quick enough. Alkaodu blames the ice because the walls can't fucking get up through the ice. Right?
Kizaru remarks, why did you just melt the ice?
Kizaru just like, why don't you just melt it then if you're going to complain?
You fucking dickhead.
Alright? Alkaodu's always complaining. The walls finally go up, smashes through the ice, but Oars Jr. is holding up one of the gates because of his fat body.
Yeah.
Right? They can't move him. So Goku orders Alkaodu to melt the ice under the pirates. Lava rains down on the Moby Dick. Next chapter. Back at Shibuya, people are running while the broadcast is cut out. The Supernova are complaining that the feed is out. Body is upset for some reason.
Why is Body crying here?
I assume it's because of Kuma. I assume.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, what are the thoughts here? Kuma? Because Ace, nothing's happening to Ace.
Yeah.
Is she upset that the Whitebeard pirates are getting wiped out?
Is she upset that the war's happening in general? The bloodshed, perhaps?
The bloodshed?
I don't know.
I think it's got to do with Kuma. I don't really know. Yeah, so lava rains down. Body upset. Law is going to set sail from Marineford. Law's on the move. Lava's still raining down the Whitebeard pirates. The Whitebeard pirates are stuffed, alright? The floor's melting from under them. They're trapped in a terrible situation. Alright. And then Whitebeard tries to do his Quake Punch, but the walls block it because it's not ordinary metal.
Wapple or...
We assume it's Wapple metal?
Liqueur.
I'm going to assume it's Wapple metal.
Okay.
Because of the cover story has happened at this point. I assume it's Wapple metal. Lava's raining down. Everyone's stuffed. So Goku orders the execution of Ace.
Now, Christian, this is the part of the arc where the Whitebeard pirates on the back foot.
Exactly. Always on the
Ebb
back
and
foot.
flow of battle.
Exactly.
Classic.
So Crocodile comes in to save Ace, saying, I don't want the Marines to win here.
Yeah.
Right? Volkov and Jinbei are talking tactics. They need to get Luffy, they need to get past Oars Jr., all that kind of stuff. Luffy asking for a favor. Luffy comes flying over the wall, thanks to Jinbei. I assume he gets an energy steroid here as well.
Okay.
I assume. I don't really know. You don't get to see it. Luffy is standing in front of all three animals, staring him down. Classic, iconic panel.
Iconic.
Iconic panel.
Beautiful
of Luffy.
panel.
Iconic.
Definitely. Luffy chucks the mast at the animals. Aokiji freezes it. Whitebeard Luffy kicks into it, shattering all the ice. Gets past them.
Give a second.
Yeah. Whitebeard ready to storm the plaza.
Kizaru kicks Luffy too slow.
Yeah, next chapter though. Yeah. So Whitebeard ready to go in. Kizaru just kicks Luffy out of there. You can't outspeed Kizaru. He's made of light. Alright? You can't get past him. Ace. Yeah, this is where Crocodile saves Ace. He will go after Whitebeard later, but he doesn't want the world government to win. Doflamingo cuts off Crocodile's head. Now, if this had Haki on it, Crocodile is dead.
Yes.
So, Crocodile fanboys, where you at?
Now, apparently, Christian, I've heard this argument.
Yeah.
Mingo did have Haki on the strings, right?
Yeah.
But apparently Crocodile has future sight.
Oh
and
my-
detached his head. What do you
These
thoughts on that?
crocodile fanboys need to stop.
Need to stop,
Need to
alright?
stop,
Need to
alright? How does Crocodile does not have Haki? How did Luffy beat him if Crocodile has Haki?
It makes him look
And
worse
you gotta,
if he had
you gotta remember
Haki.
back in Dressrosa. Remember back in Dressrosa though, where Kyros cuts the head of Doflamingo's little dolls.
Yeah.
He has like his little dolls. Maybe it was a crocodile doll, man. That's
No,
what it
yeah, it
was.
was a sand doll.
perhaps,
Yeah, it was a
perhaps.
sand
That's
doll.
it. It was a sand doll, dude.
Yeah.
That's what it
It was
was.
a shadow clone. Yeah.
That's it.
So, Crocodile gets absolutely destroyed by Doflamingo. Pirates are stuck in the water. They're about to get killed. Aokiji Aokiji's on top of Luffy about to kill him with the spear or the sword.
Marco comes in, kicks
Marco comes in, blocks Aokiji for him.
him out of the way,
Exactly.
in fact.
Luffy saved yet again by Marco.
Marco's doing well, alright?
Marco's a beast, of course.
Yeah, of course. But another ship comes out from under the water. Whitebeard pirates have more ships here.
Yes.
So they bring another ship from under the water. Everyone gets on board. Oars is back up. He grabs the ship, drags it into the plaza.
Yes.
Oars goes down by cannonballs. Whitebeard uses his classic Quake Slash and just blows away all the fodder.
Fodder gets wrecked in this war a lot.
They're just getting destroyed.
Oh yeah, of course.
Whitebeard ready for his counterattack. Sengoku's plan, absolute failure. Alright? His trap did not work. Alright? Next chapter. Aokiji hits Whitebeard with an ice ball, freezing him. But you can't freeze vibrations, alright? Whitebeard breaks out of that shit.
Alright.
Whitebeard stabs through Aokiji. I assume pre-break here, because we see it. Like the spear
the
goes
goons
through him.
remark that he is using pure haki on that spear.
Exactly. So, pre-break.
Alright.
Aokiji definitely has pre-break. So some kind of advanced observation for all the animals.
Okay.
You have to assume that, right?
Sure.
Because, like,
Of course.
we see Al-Qaeda use pre-break in Marineford. So, like, people saying that, oh, they're nerfed because Oda doesn't know what haki is. Oda's using pre-break on the admirals. So, like, the thing that Katakuri has and why he's so broken, the admirals have in Marineford.
Okay.
So Oda knows more than people give him credit. Like,
Yeah, he didn't know what to name it or like how to
how to show it. Yeah.
tell it in the story. Exactly, how to show it exactly.
Yeah, like armament's the big problem, right? In Marineford because you don't get to see it. But observation, you can say it's there because he's been
yeah.
using observation since Skypiea. Like
Mantra, of
yeah,
course.
Mantra has it. Enemy has it. So they get enough.
In comes
hype,
Jozu,
right?
Christian.
In comes Josie with the shoulder charge, just knocking Aokiji over, bloodied by the attack, a little bit scuffed up from that Jozu attack.
He's fast, Jozu.
Alright? Don't underestimate his speed and power, alright? Luffy is trying to save Ace, but he's getting fucked up by the Vice Admirals, Momonga, Dalmatian. Yeah, that's his name.
Dalmatians there, yeah.
Dalmatian and Momonga are just attacking him. Kizaru hits Luffy with a beam. Kizaru tells Luffy that his will alone is not enough. He must have the power, the strength, to also match the will. Alright? Kizaru kicks Luffy into Whitebeard. Alright?
Whitebeard grabs him.
Ivankov tells Luffy that this would happen, that even if you get over there, the admirals are just gonna fuck you up. So, like, come on, Luffy. Whitebeard loves Luffy's determination, but Luffy does not have the strength to match it, alright? Everyone telling him the same thing.
Yes.
Luffy has to get stronger. Whitebeard is fighting. Whitebeard comes in to contact with Al-Qaeda, stops his Hellhound with a Quake Punch.
Yep.
Whitebeard fighting on par with Al-Qaeda pretty easily. He doesn't seem that upset, worried. Alright? He's doing well, alright? A bunch of just fighting panels, goons fighting, whatever. Marco makes a break to save Ace. Garp just smacks him in the head.
Get out of here, Marco.
Garp speed blitzes Marco.
Go up the fist.
He's broken, alright?
He's very strong.
He's
though.
very strong. Don't underestimate Garp. People want to say he's trash and that he's not strong at all.
Fuck off.
He speed blitz and outpowers Marco, the first division commander. So what do you want to say about that? Alright? Whitebeard calls Garp an old, feeble
Man.
man
Soldier.
of a bygone era. And Akauda calls Whitebeard the same thing. Alright? They're old, they're weak.
But he knows the era's coming to an end, Christian.
Exactly. Whitebeard deflects Alkaidu's, magma with his spear.
Christian, how could you skip the statement from Marco when he gets stabbed by Squad?
Yeah. Basically, Marco comments that Whitebeard is way slower than he used to be.
He would have dodged it easily,
Exactly.
even if he was caught off guard back in the past, and that he's getting old and dying.
Crocodile also agrees with that statement.
Yeah,
So, Whitebeard is severely nerfed.
definitely.
People out there
course.
saying Whitebeard was the strongest man in Marineford. 100% incorrect. Alright? He's weakened.
And the
Severely.
context of this state suggests that Marco is the only one that knows his failing state.
Exactly. People are not aware that Whitebeard's
The world
sick.
is not aware that he's sick.
Exactly.
And
So,
dying.
come on, Marine fanboys. Come on. You can't say Whitebeard is the strongest man in the world when he's dying on the battlefield
And having heart attacks.
and having heart attacks, out of breath,
Let's go.
constantly, alright? So, now we have New World Pirates taking out PX units pretty easily. Don't underestimate the New World Pirates. Ace is thinking back to his youth, when people blamed Roger for the amount of pirates on the seas. You know, classic Ace, having his daddy issues, thinking about Roger.
Daddy wasn't there. Daddy didn't love me.
Yeah, Ace wonders
right.
if his birth was a mistake, all that kind of stuff. Luffy, 100% out of steam. Getting shot, getting cut up.
can't move.
He's done. He does not want to die, alright? He doesn't want Ace. Even though Ace, right, knows that he's a demon child and that he shouldn't be born, he does not want to die. He still has the will to live,
Yes.
which is important, alright? Ace is grateful for the people who have come to save him. He's not been edgy and emotional about it. He's like, yes, I can acknowledge that people love me and
But
are willing to come.
I fucked up, huh?
Yeah,
He knows he fucked up.
he knows he fucked it up. All right, Buggy, back in action. All right, he was frozen over by Aokiji, but he's back.
Yep.
All right, Whitebeard goes and has a heart attack on the battlefield.
Everyone's shocked.
Everyone's shocked.
Marco sweaty. He knew
Marco definitely sweaty. All right,
this was the worst thing that could happen, Christian.
Marco goes to save Whitebeard, but Kizaru just shoots him with lasers. Joju's also like distracted,
It gets
and Aokiji
frozen.
freezes him.
Yeah.
Alkainu gets Whitebeard with a free magma punch. All right, it's free. He didn't have to work for it. Whitebeard had a heart attack and fell over.
He
Right.
didn't fall over. He was killed over.
Would you say this is equal to Luffy getting stabbed by Katakuri? All right, not necessarily Whitebeard's fault that he had a heart attack. All right,
It's worse for Alkainu because Whitebeard is
literally stunned.
literally his heart stops and can't do anything, and Alkainu gets a free shot.
Yeah.
That's what's happened. All right.
All right, so Alkainu, you're garbage, man. You're a terrible human being. Show some respect to Whitebeard. All right, what the fuck? Come on. Whitebeard in danger.
Now I've got 2 holes through his fucking chest.
Yeah, one from the stat from squad,
1 from Alkainu.
one from Alkainu. Luffy wants the energy hormone, but Ivankov tells him that it will kill him. He doesn't want to do it.
He does it anyway.
He does it anyway. Whatever. Ivankov gives him the juice. Luffy's back up.
Mate, we need Ivankov around all the time.
Just to give Luffy that juice.
give Luffy the juice.
Exactly. Give him those steroids.
Alright, so Wano, right?
Yeah.
We got Hawkins buff.
Yep.
Let's get that Ivankov steroids.
Ivankov energy steroids, sure.
Let's get that Shadow Form Luffy from Moria.
Yep.
What else? And a power up, easy beating Kaido.
Oh, wait, we need so many power-ups to beat Kaido. It's ridiculous at this point.
Alright.
But, you know, that's Wano's problem. All right? Next chapter.
Well, we already know. I mean, in this chapter, in the most recent chapter,
Yeah.
Robin said she knows Kaido's favorite food. So we already know Sanji's going to make his favorite food.
Knock him out.
They're going to name Kaido. That's it.
Is it alcohol? It better be alcohol.
It better be alcohol.
Suck
Get him
it.
drunk.
Yeah. All right. Luffy and Volkov running up the platform. Kobe is trying to hype himself up. He needs to fight Luffy. Luffy just punches him in the face.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, Kobe. You're weak.
Not even a hesitation on Kobe.
Exactly. On Luffy. Luffy doesn't hesitate. Just
No.
punches him
Yeah,
in the
Luffy
face.
doesn't
Get
care.
out of here, all right? We don't have time for Kobe.
Fuck
all right?
off, cunt.
Get out of here. He gets one shot. Luffy runs into the PX units. Boa stops the attack by, like, confusing the units by, like, choosing allies so they can't attack. And then Boa starts attacking them and fucking them up. So Boa, decently strong enough to one-shot pacifistas.
Of course.
One shot, maybe. She's definitely destroying them.
Yes.
All right. So she's strong as shit. All right. Don't worry about Boa's strength. She's very strong. Whitebeard still running after Marco's still running after Whitebeard. Gets Seastone cuffed by Oniguma.
Oh, Oniguma.
All right. Oniguma sees Kizaru shoots him again. This is where Marco goes out of the story for a bit.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to get these Seastone cuffs off. Jozu completely frozen over. His arms off. Jozu's out of the game. So Goku orders his men to jump Whitebeard. Where did Alkainu go?
He disappeared. I don't
After
know-
his free hit, Alkainu just disappears.
I don't know where he went.
Like, where the fuck did Alkainu go? Who knows? He had to go do some business.
Alright.
Alright. Whitebeard just slaps all the goons off him. Get out of
I
here.
am Whitebeard.
I am Whitebeard. You think I could just die here? You know, if I die, the world will be turned upside down. And even better reason not to die. Alright? Whitebeard can't die. The commanders back him up to protect him. Sengoku tells his men to execute Ace. Luffy uses his King's Haki, knocks everyone out, saving Ace. Everyone is shocked that Luffy has this legendary power.
Well, the Conqueror's Haki, Christian.
Conqueror's Haki. Now,
Well, Whitebeard apparently doesn't have it.
we are only 10 chapters away from the end of this arc. Do you
Okay.
believe it? I bet, we haven't even got to Ace's death, Whitebeard's death, Blackbeard, and Shanks. And we're 10 chapters away from finishing this arc. So,
It wraps up quick.
it wraps up very quickly.
It does wrap up really quick.
So, Marines now have to go after Luffy.
Yep.
He's the son of Dragon, he has his legendary power, he has King's Haki, we have to go after him. If Volkov confirms Dragon has Conqueror's Haki,
Yes.
just a confirmation from Volkov, Whitebeard orders his men to back Luffy up. Because Whitebeard fully on board with Luffy, alright?
Impressed by the man's spirit, Christian.
Whitebeard wants to see what era Luffy will create, alright? Mihawk targeting Luffy yet again. Mr. 2 tries to block. He knows who Daz Bones is.
Yeah.
He calls him out, oh, you must be Daz Bones. So, him knowing Vista is not a feat.
Okay.
Vista fans claim that Mihawk knowing Vista means that Vista's famous enough for Mihawk to know. Mihawk knows who Daz Bones is.
A secret operative.
Exactly. So I'm throwing that out of court. That's not a feat.
Alright.
Get out of here, Vista fans. Alright? Mihawk one-shots Daz Bones easily. Crocodile comes in blocking the attack for Luffy. He wants to see Luffy win for some reason, alright? He doesn't want the Marines to win.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Boa just destroying PX units. Sentomaru being like, what are you doing? I thought you were on our side.
That's like the whole arc.
Yeah.
Everyone just asking what Bo was doing.
Everyone asking what Boa was doing. She says, I'm beautiful. No, everyone's going to forgive me.
And they do.
Okay. Kizaru is just trolling Whitebeard. On his spear, shooting him, not getting touched at all. Direct combat with Whitebeard. No scratches on him. Shooting Whitebeard constantly. What's the story there?
Well, Christian, he's dead at this point.
He's not dead at this point.
He's almost dead.
He's almost dead.
Yeah, but Whitebeard goes and fights Al-Qaeda at a worse point when he's almost dead.
Okay.
So, what's the story there?
Kizaru impressive, alright?
People want to
Kizaru
sleep on
impressive.
Kizaru because he's not the hypest man. He's kind of casual. But get ready for when Kizaru gets angry. Because it's going to be
the
brutal.
demon will come out.
Exactly. Can't wait to see that if Kizaru ever gets angry.
Yeah, I don't think he ever will.
But, Kizaru's serious
But we
now.
can headcanon it if we like.
Sure. Alright. Meanwhile, Ivankov calls Inazuma out of his afro. Okay.
He was there the whole
Apparently
time.
he was in there the whole time. Not going to question that. But
And we
let's
get
just
the
do it.
road, Christian.
Yes.
The platform up.
Platform goes up. Luffy's running up the platform. Vista protecting the ramp from cannon fire. Kizaru too busy to fighting Whitebeard to do anything. Garp jumps on the ramp to stop Luffy.
We get the classic scene.
Classic scene. Next chapter. Luffy runs in, punches Garp.
Garp can't do it.
Garp holds back, and Luffy smacks him off the platform. Now, Garp is bloodied from this attack. People use this to say Garp is trash, that a Gear 2 punch makes him bleed.
I mean,
But may I remind you, bullets and swords cut Whitebeard.
Okay.
So, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, people?
Alright.
Alright? Stop hating on Garp. He's a legendary hero of the Navy, okay? Stop. Alright? Stop. Luffy's run up the platform. Mr. 3's up there. Who would have called that? Mr. 3's up there.
Alright, he's there. For
Alright?
some reason.
Luffy about to use the key to save Ace. Kizaru shoots that key. Sengoku transforming into his
Now, in
uniform.
the anime, it seems like Sengoku is standing there for 45 minutes
Doing
watching Luffy
nothing.
do it.
Yeah.
But in the manga,
That's
it's
what it
way
seems
quicker.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the manga, he instantly transforms into his Sengoku
punches
form.
Luffy.
Punches Luffy. Luffy uses
Fusen?
his giant balloon to block the attack.
Still bloodied, though.
Still gets hurt from it. Alright, so don't sleep on Sengoku. Turns out Mr. 3 was there at the execution stand.
Ace is saved.
He got knocked out by the Conqueror's Haki.
Yes.
Alright, so Mr. 3, pretty goddamn weak. The platform is broken. It starts to fall.
Ace
Mr.
is
3
free.
uses the key to save Ace. Ace is finally free. Here we go. All we have to do now is escape.
Oh.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Alright? What could possibly go wrong?
We get
Next
we
chapter.
get some nice scenes of Luffy and Ace fighting
Oh,
together.
of course. Everyone's cheering that Ace is free. Morale's back on top. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Let's go. Ace is grateful that Luffy saved him. We get some great panels of Luffy, Ace tag team
Battles.
battles.
Will we get the same for Ace and Zabo? Not Ace. Luffy and Zabo at some point.
Luffy Zabo tag team. Want to see it? Would be great. All right. Ace blocks Aokiji's blue pheasant with his flame mirror. Dofumiko just wants to see him let him go. It'll be more interesting that way.
Yes.
Dofumiko loving this, mate. Love
Chaos.
this war. Love this chaos. A boat just starts moving out of nowhere on the plaza. How does this boat move on the plaza?
It's a paddle boat, Christian.
It's a paddle boat, okay. But it's just moving across the plaza.
Yeah.
We have Squad. Squad's back. He's ready to help Whitebeard. He's ready to die for Whitebeard. You know, he stabbed Whitebeard. He can't forgive himself for that. Marco's trying to get the sea stone cuffs off. Whitebeard stops the ship with one hand.
One hand, strength feat
The
for
strength
Whitebeard.
feat for Whitebeard. Strong as shit. Squad tells his son that he will not let one of his sons die before him. It's gonna happen. Alright. He calls a retreat. We're out of here. Let's go. Whitebeard satisfied. He unloads a Quake Punch, destroy Marineford.
Yep.
He's ready. He's had enough. The Whitebeard pirates start to leave. They don't want to leave Whitebeard though. Tsugoku, sweaty as fuck.
Oh, so sweaty.
Oh, he's sweaty. He's like, Whitebeard's on the loose. It's over. Buggy's men, you know, back on the broadcast, showing the broadcast to the world, showing what's going to happen. The Whitebeard pirates pick up Jozu. Ace tells Whitebeard that he was a good father, and Whitebeard loves that. That's all he wants to know.
Yes.
Alkainu bails. He baits Ace into a fight by roasting Whitebeard. Whitebeard's the forever
Whitebeard's
second
trash.
man. He's always in the shadow of Roger.
Roger's-
Roger's a real pirate. Whitebeard's a shitlord. All that kind of stuff. Triggers Ace
Triggers
into
Ace.
combat. Alright? All you had to do, Ace, was just run. That's all you had to do.
But he's like Roger, Christian. He never runs.
He never backs down, alright?
Never.
Ace fights Whitebeard, burns his head, it's over. Alright? Apparently magma hotter than fire. Okay.
All right. He
We'll
still gets
I'll
burnt.
take that
He
logic.
still gets burnt.
Well, I'll take that logic. Luffy drops Ace's favorite card.
Now,
he's fondling on the ground.
No, hang on.
What?
In the anime, also seems like he's trying to get this Vivre card for 45 minutes, alright?
I mean, that's the anime, right? One panel, Luffy trying to get his
In the
favorite card.
manga, it's way quicker.
Alright? Luffy just fumbles and drops his favorite card.
Yeah.
Ace goes to attack Luffy. Ace decides to block this attack with his torso. Alright? Doesn't try and punch the fist. Just blocks it with his
Doesn't
body.
try and tackle Luffy out of the way.
Nah, blocks it with his torso. Ace, dying. He's almost dead. Everyone's shocked Ace is hit. Alkainu is shot with a bazooka from that guy, whatever that commander
Now,
is.
Roger, were you involved in the community when Marineford was coming out weekly?
So I was reading it.
Yeah.
I had gotten back in with Thriller Bark. I think I've told this story actually before. Is what happened was I started with Arlong Park in the English Shonen Jump.
Yep.
Followed along through Alabasta. Stopped about midway through Alabasta.
Yeah.
Like the weird 4 kids thing was going around at the time. Wasn't a fan of it.
Okay.
I stopped. Got back in around Water 7.
Yep.
Was reading weekly with Water 7. Dropped it for like a brief while. Got back in like midway through Thriller Bark, and then after Thriller Bark, I was pretty much reading weekly ever since.
Now,
So I was reading weekly, but I was not involved with the community in the way that I am now.
What did you think personally about the Ace situation, and did you think he was going to die?
I knew already Ace was going to die.
Okay.
I knew already Ace was. I've been told that Ace was going to die because of like merchandise that was out in Japan. There was a piece of merchandise that was out in Japan like a month prior that was like rest in peace Ace or whatever.
So Ace,
and so I knew before reading the chapter he was going to die.
So how far?
Yeah.
So the Japanese was way ahead of the English at that point.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
So Jinbei comes in to block Akainu's punch. Jinbei
feats.
Jinbei doing crazy shit at Marineford. Marco still trying to get his sea stone cuffs off. Jinbei willing to die, since he was introduced.
He's ready to die.
He's ready
at
to
any-
die at any moment.
Oh, he's ready. He's ready. Yeah.
Jinbei dying in water.
He's
Jinbei
always
dying.
putting up his head. Luffy, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll die. I'll do it.
I'll do it. Just.
I swear to God,
I
I'll do
swear.
it.
Just give me the order, I'll do it. Yeah, Jinbei probably gonna die in water.
No, he'll never die. That's his bit. He always puts
Yeah,
his
that's
hand
his
up.
gag. That's
Yeah,
his crew
that's his gag.
That's his crew gag.
He's always ready to die. That's it.
Garp goes in after Akainu, but then Goku stops him. Yeah, alright. Garp, would this fight happen? Who would win that fight? I'll give it to Akainu just because of the magma shit, but Garp's still strong. Marco and Vista slash Akainu, but it's ineffective. Akainu's in pre-break.
He comments on how pesky those Haki users are.
Yep.
So they have Haki.
Ace is dying.
Yes.
He thanks Luffy for coming to save him.
Emotional.
Luffy can't accept that Ace is dying. Ace has no regrets. He just wanted people to
Now-
love him. He's thankful.
Now, Roger.
Ace dies. Luffy's out of it.
He does.
End of the chapter.
That's it.
Now, Roger, when you rewatch this on YouTube,
Yeah.
Yes.
do you still shed a tear?
Of course. But to be well, actually, that's not true. I said of course, but that's actually not true. I do when it's part of like an AMV or when I'm rereading it. But Ace's death did not hit me as hard as a lot of other stuff hit me.
Are you
in the
watching
series.
all the live reacting anime
Channels?
guys at the moment?
No, because they all know. They all know. They're all faking.
Here we go. Here we go with the.
No, no, but that's true though. But I don't care. I mean, I got nothing wrong with that.
Okay, all
if
right.
they want to do that to get views, they can do whatever they want. But
Spice-
they're faking.
Space
Dude,
Sparky
Super
will
Mecha.
take it.
I guarantee you, Super Mecha Frieza, Struck by Bells. They all know Ace is dead. They all knew Ace was dead.
Okay.
They knew this.
I agree.
I don't know if I haven't been watching their videos, so I don't know if
I
they
agree
admitted
that
it now,
I felt
but everybody knows.
I felt
It's
like
fine.
Super Mecha Frieza putting it on a little bit.
Oh, let's not start.
all right.
calling
No,
out
but I mean,
reactions.
it's not to start anything. I mean, I'm fine with it. I
Yeah.
don't. You make that money. That's fine. I get it. But like, they definitely know. It's not like a thing with the manga where like you wait 3 days to not see the manga chapter. That's different than avoiding 10 years of everybody
material.
making
Yeah.
Ace's dead jokes.
And
I mean, it's like.
Fucking Twitter.
Sabo exists. Sabo exists. Have you played a One Piece game where Sabo has been using Ace's power? Done. It's like, Ace is dead.
Okay,
It's not even an argument. I think to me, like people defending it, I think is stupid because these YouTubers aren't asking for you to defend them. They're not asking for you to be like, oh, we know they're definitely not faking. Yes, they are, but it's fine. It's fine. They're making that money. They understand they need something because now Dragon Ball Super is on break. They need to do some reactions.
Oh.
I mean, but I'm just, that's
is
fine.
what it is,
That's
you know?
Yeah,
Tekking straight up admits this.
Okay.
Tekking has talked about this in the past. Tekking was a Bleach channel. He was a
know.
Bleach channel.
I'm aware.
He died. You know what he did? He jumped on a One Piece.
Fair enough.
And it was the right move.
No, you're
And he loves it. It's not to say he doesn't love it, just like I'm sure Super Mecha Frieza, Struck by Bell, I'm sure they all like it
They
too.
all love it.
I'm sure they like it.
But the funny thing,
I'm sure they all like the series. But
the funny thing with
they know.
Teki is that he tried My Hero first, and then he's like, nah, One Piece.
exactly. I know. He tried My Hero, was like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
Piece.
But
Yeah,
back to this, Ace is dead. Now, Roger giving us the spicy content, all right? Calling out YouTubers, classic Roger's base, all right? Classic.
But I'm not saying this to call anybody out because
I know.
again, I have no problem with them doing it.
He's just
That's
fucking
fine.
around.
I'm just fucking with you, Roger.
I'm just saying, but I want to clarify. You gotta, I know, like you guys are kidding, but it's 2019. You need to clarify.
Okay, all right.
You've got like 200,000 subs. You got to be like,
Yeah.
listen,
All right.
this is my stance on this.
The
It's very,
the internet loves crying waifus, all right?
Of course,
So
of course.
don't worry about it.
All right. There you go. With the
Ace is
spicy
dead.
takes. Ace is dead. Everyone
Ace is
upset.
dead. Ace is dead.
Alkainu,
It's great.
Alkainu goes after Luffy. Marco comes in there, blocks him. Jinbei
Marco is just blocking Admiral
just
attacks.
blocking all the attacks,
Through
right?
the
That's all
entire
Marco
arc.
does. Jinbei taking Luffy out of there. Whitebeard appears behind Alkainu and gives him that Quake surprise, right? Gives him the baseball bat.
Roasted.
Nice,
Baseball bat
nice.
to the head. Alkainu, get that. Alkainu sweaty as fuck, right? Alkainu sweaty, right?
Yep.
Getting demolished by Whitebeard. Hits him in the head. You know, they exchange a few blows. Alkainu blows half his face off.
Yep.
Alright? But then Whitebeard does the ultimate angry Whitebeard attack. Hits him again. Fucking destroys Marineford. Alkainu is down. Alright?
He's down for a while.
Now, heaps of.
I love the home run contest, by the way. I love the home run
the
contest.
soundboard. Should have used more.
That's great. Yeah, the sample's great. Yeah.
So, let me get this straight. Whitebeard knocks Al-Qaeda down for at least 10 minutes.
Yep.
I think Whitebeard won that fight. I'm putting it out there.
All right.
Whitebeard.
Oh, facts. Of course.
Whitebeard
Of course.
defeated Al-Qaeda.
Of course.
Sick, dying.
This isn't an argument, though. Nobody's ever argued this. I don't think.
Roger.
Right?
The Marine fanboys do not stop.
They
right?
exist.
They're saying Al-Qaeda.
I always thought it was clear to me that he.
No,
No,
Roger.
Roger.
Even Brago thinks differently about Marines. There's
Alright.
even YouTubers that think about it.
Apparently, right? This is the headcanon that the Marine fanboys spin. Al-Qaeda got hit, but he got up instantly.
Yeah.
And he was fine. No, he was down for a massive amount of time. Just out of the story. KO'd by Whitebeard. Whitebeard won that fight. A sick, dying, old Whitebeard won that fight. There is no question that emperors are stronger than admirals. Right? It's all there.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
All there.
Stop with the headcanon.
You lose. Good day, sir.
We also have that.
You get nothing. You lose.
That's what I have to say to the Marine fanboys.
Beautiful.
That's what I have to say. Alright? So, Whitebeard destroys. Get out of here, Al-Qaeda. Whitebeard on his dying legs. Marine force gets shattered. Whitebeard
Gives his final order.
giving his final order. Get out of here. Everyone pull out of the Marine fort. Everyone's pulling out.
This is the end of my era.
This is the end of my era. Blackbeard turns up. Here we go. Now, everyone wants Blackbeard to turn up in every arc. He will turn up at the end of a chapter one day, and we'll all be hyped. Alright? Blackbeard's here. New crew members. We get to see for the first time. They're hyped up. Devon, One Sun Wolf,
etc.
all those guys. They turn up. They're having a good time. Blackbeard tries to use his dark difference on Whitebeard, but he drains that Quake Punch, alright? Whitebeard just gives him that bleach treatment.
Spears
Cuts
him
him straight through the chest.
straight through the chest.
Alright? Whitebeard doesn't need his Devil Fruit to destroy you in combat,
Yeah.
alright? Whitebeard gives Blackbeard the head cracking treatment. He's down, alright? Rip. Fucking
Nice.
Blackbeard
Beautiful.
busted, alright?
Blackbeard's broken. That's true.
Blackbeard takes that hit
Whitebeard's
pretty
broken.
well. Whitebeard pretty goddamn broken.
And then the crew comes in, shoots him, Christian.
Whitebeard dying. He has his flashback with Roger. Roger tells him what the will of D is. We don't get to find out.
Oh, you'll never get to find out.
We will never get to find out.
At the end of the
What the
day,
will
we
of D
will.
is.
You know.
I mean, at the end of the story.
Yeah,
But,
of course.
come on, Roger, tell us. Tell us what the will of D is. Go on. So Goku knows what it is. Doesn't tell us. In Dressrosa.
Oh, Oda's got you on that long bait, Christian.
It better be a good payoff.
It's a long haul, man.
all I'm saying.
I'm sure it's going to be good. I'm sure.
Whitebeard tells Blackbeard that he will not be the Pirate King. He is not the man Roger is waiting for.
And the One Piece exists.
The One Piece does exist. So
Boom.
Goku upset. The whole world will be turned upside down once the One Piece is found.
The war will begin.
The war will begin. The world is shocked. All that Whitebeard wanted was a family. We get his little flashback.
Yep.
Whitebeard's story is complete. He has nothing left to do. This is exactly why Big Mom cannot die in Wano.
Okay.
People.
Where are people getting this? Big Mom dying in Wano.
It's Mr. Morge. Go watch Mr. Morge's video. All right, it's a good video.
I didn't.
It's a good video, but it's got problems.
Yeah.
All right.
He thinks. Wait. You need to clarify this for me. You can't just drop that.
All right.
Mr. Morge thinks that Big Mom is gonna die in Wano country when Elbaf is right there.
We had him on last month, and we're going to explain it. That basically it boils down to, he thinks Elbaf is the Shanks arc, and he thinks that Big Mom is gonna go down in Wano as a stepping stone for Luffy to beat Kaido. That's what he thinks.
That's unbelievable. No.
And I'm like, but Morge.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. He thinks that Big Mom, who is clearly being set up right now to help Luffy beat Kaido, is going to die as a stepping stone.
To be fair to him, it didn't happen.
The amnesia plotline wasn't here yet. But we had him on the show after the amnesia plotline. He was still steadfast in his beliefs. So
that's kind of All right. Well. All right.
It's a
All
good.
right, more power to Morris.
It's a
All
good
right.
video.
It's a good video. I can see how people could
alright.
get convinced by his arguments.
But Big Mom's story has to be finished before she dies, or is out of the story. We all agree with that.
Yeah.
She has to go to
course.
Albath.
That Big Mom, Mother Caramel has to do a full circle. Otherwise,
We
there's no
have to
point
find
bringing her up.
out Strusen, any of the children. We have to find out all that shit.
I mean, before she dies, she's going to need to know she ate the kids and ate Mother Caramel.
Exactly.
That's yeah. Of course.
And people are saying, oh, she could find out during Wano.
It just doesn't fit.
It just doesn't fit.
And is it
I mean,
inappropriate?
that could fit. I could see that fit if all of her memories start flooding back, right? If like something with this amnesia, like then I could see that. But even then, she wouldn't die like that. That makes no sense, man.
Makes no sense to us, but you can go watch the episode with Mr. Morge.
People out
I'm not going
we
to.
grill him on it. We get him with a few points. So there you go.
Christian grills him.
I grill him.
All right.
I get him to admit that there's a little bit of a logic fault.
A little bit
in his
of
argument.
a few issues.
All right, so we get. So do you think that this flashback with Ace, with Whitebeard and Ace, took place in Wano? We're gonna see the cherry blossoms
With Roger.
with Roger.
I think it's
Whitebeard
in
and Roger,
Wano.
is
Yeah,
it in
sure.
Wano?
Let's go.
I think it's in Wano. Yeah, I think it's in Wano. Yeah.
Will we get more flashbacks like this in Wano with Roger?
Absolutely
Whitebeard?
not.
Come on, give it to us.
Absolutely
Probably
not.
not.
You will
Come on.
never.
Probably not.
You'll never see it.
Oh, come on, I want to see it. Anyway,
I want to see it, but I don't think we're gonna get it.
That's some fan fiction shit, Christian.
all right, fine. Next chapter. The news spreads around the world. Whitebeard is dead. Blackbeard chucks that black tarp over Blackbeard.
And does
over
something.
Whitebeard. Does something.
We don't know.
Now, people want to say he takes a bite out of Whitebeard.
That's weird.
That's weird. Maybe he uses that weird dagger that we see in Dressrosa. Maybe he does a whole bunch of
Well,
things.
Marco relates it to his body.
Yeah, we get that. So Jinbei's running with Luffy. Ace is. They're not looking back. They're abandoning the battlefield.
They're going. They're leaving.
They're going. Buggy running away, abandoning his men.
Everyone's running.
Aokiji freezes all the ships. It's over.
Yeah.
Akayudu is finally back up. After Blackbeard turns up. After Whitebeard delivers his speech. After all that, now he's back up.
Yeah.
That's at least 10 minutes, alright?
Alright.
At least. He appears in front of Luffy and Jinbei. Ivankov comes in and hits Akayudu with that death wink, sending him back a little bit. Blackbeard comes out from under the top, reveals that he has Whitebeard's Devil Fruit, the Quake Fruit. Marineford gets even more fucked up with a Quake Punch from Blackbeard.
Oh, Blackbeard wants to destroy Marineford and then
He's on a high right now.
He's ready to go.
Marco comments that Blackbeard's body is odd. Whatever that means.
Yep.
Is it related to his actual body, or does he have what's a dog fruit with the three heads?
Cerberus fruit.
Cerberus
Christian.
fruit
I hate that theory.
theory. Would it come true? Does he have two stomachs? All that kind of theories.
Okay.
Take one theory, run with it, because we'll find out eventually, and we'll see who's right. All right.
Alright.
Who's right? Marco gives us a little information. Yeah. And then, Blackbeard announces that this is his era. Alright. 3 chapters away from this arc being over.
Let's
Alright.
get through it, Christian.
Brewford falling apart.
Roger's run out of time. Let's get through it.
I knew this would be long as fuck.
Yeah, we
right?
know, alright? Just play through it.
Alright, Alkaido and knocks down Ivankov and Inazuma. Luffy gets a hole punched through him by Alkaido.
Yep.
We all know the events. Crocodile comes in clutch, saves Luffy, sends him away with the tornado. Buggy grabs him in midair. Alkaido blasts Buggy in the sky, dodges. The rest of the Whitebeard pirates come to attack Alkaido. Law turns up in the nick of time to save Luffy. Next chapter. BB, Blackbeard using his Quake Fruit to tilt the seas like Whitebeard.
Yep.
The Quakes reach Shibondi. It's crazy, alright? The Peace units across the cannon. Smoker, Tashigi, and Kobe all realize that something is off. There's too much bloodshed, something's wrong. So, we'll get that heel turn eventually.
Yep.
When they come to our side. Akaido on a rampage. He needs to destroy every pirate. Kizaru attacking Buggy. Kobe does his speech. Too much bloodshed. Stop the war. Akaido about to kill Kobe. Then we get Shanks, and it's all over.
The God King turns up.
Roger, how hyped were you when you saw this?
What, Shanks?
Yeah.
That I didn't know was going to happen. I was so excited. I love Shanks.
Was
Yeah.
it the hypest cliffhanger of all time?
No.
What was more hype?
The hypest cliffhanger of all time was Imusama, to me. I think in the history of me doing One Piece content on YouTube, I think the hypest thing, the craziest thing was Emu. Just because
The hat, or when he's like, we're gonna kill
when
Luffy?
when the Gorosei bow to him.
Okay.
When the five Elder Stars bow to him and they're like, let us do your bidding, and then we see Emu. I like that. To me, is the setup of the final arc of the entire series. Okay. Like that right there is the final antagonist of One Piece. And so to me, I'm like, I want to know, or if he's not the final, or it, whatever, Emu, he, she, it, whatever. I don't know. It could be a person. It might not even be a person. Who knows? I honestly don't know what Emu is. We don't know enough.
We disagree on that, but
you know our opinions about Emu on the show. Just to give a little quick rundown for Roger, we believe that the king of celestial dragons should be the representation of all the bad things about the celestial dragons. Him having ultimate power kind of sullies
deserving
that.
it. Yeah, he doesn't deserve the power because he's weak as
that message.
I don't think he's like weak as fuck. I just don't think he's the strongest man in the verse.
But that's not what I'm not saying physically.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
He's
either whatever Emu knows is crucial to the final portion of the story.
Sure.
Like that is the final antagonist. Like I don't mean final opponent.
Yeah.
That's not what I mean. I'm saying the primary antagonist of One Piece.
Yeah.
When all is said and done, and we look at this in 30 years, it'll be 30 years when the whole thing's over, probably. So another 10 years from now, when we're looking at the whole series, and we're like, all right, who is the primary antagonist of the series? It's going to be Emu.
Moving on, we get the classic moment with Kizaru and Ben Beckman. I have that always on, always ready to go.
Great moment.
Always ready to go.
Great.
Kizaru, afraid of Ben Beckman, the hypest first commander in the series.
Yep.
Ben Beckman, there you go. Shanks has come to end the war, and that's the cliffhanger. Did you, Roger, did you think Shanks was going to fight someone?
No.
No?
No.
Damn. Man, I thought Shanks was gonna.
I just didn't.
I thought Shanks was gonna fight someone. I was losing my goddamn mind. Craziness, alright? Everyone is shocked that Shanks is here. Everyone. His scuffle with Kaido was only yesterday, and now he's here. What else do I have to say?
What are your opinions on the Kaido Shanks situation, Roger?
What do you mean?
Did he fight him?
What do you think happened?
What happened? Did he hold him off?
I think he held him off. Yeah, he held him off. We got him drunk.
No. Okay.
I'm serious. I'm being serious. I feel like it's something simple like that. Like I don't think there was some massive clash that we're gonna eventually see. I don't think it's anything we're ever gonna know. I think he just held him off.
I think
period.
Shanks gave Kaido that scar.
I think you're wrong, Roger. Because Shanks is that powerful.
Alright.
But there you go. We're Shanks fanboys here.
We'll see. We'll see.
Alright? Shanks orders Buggy to give Luffy the straw hat back. Classic gag moment with Buggy and Shanks.
Yep.
Shanks just tricking Buggy into giving the hat
When the
back.
Shibishukai system collapses, will Buggy run to Shanks?
Of course. Goes
Okay.
under Shanks' back.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Of course.
Luffy is not ready to see the hype of Shanks, alright? He's not ready.
Not ready. The
Luffy's
promise
not
will be
ready.
broken, Christian.
Alright? Buggy gives the hat to Law. Aokiji starts freezing the ocean, trying to catch Law's ship. Kizaru fires off beams. They get away.
Now, people say that Aokiji would have fought Shanks, but, he wasn't the fleet admiral.
I mean, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Boa designates herself to go after Luffy for the world government, so they stop chasing him. Right?
Alright.
Smart plan by Boa.
Okay.
Right? What else? The rest of the Buggy things happen. There's no treasure map.
Classic.
Buggy's angry. Shanks tells Marco to, give up the fight and withdraw. Mihawk withdraws because he did not agree to fight Shanks. He agreed to fight Whitebeard, did not agree to fight Shanks. How is that not hype?
It's hype.
That's the definition of hype right there.
Of course.
Shanks offers anyone to fight him if they are game. Come fight me. Where's Al-Qaeda? If
Where is he?
Al-Qaeda is that strong, that bloodthirsty, where is he? Nowhere to be seen. He doesn't want to fight Shanks because he's sweaty as fuck, alright? He is afraid of Shanks, he doesn't want to fight him. Alright? People are gonna say Sengoku ordered him not to fight, but we haven't got to that part yet. Sengoku has not called off the war. You're wrong. Alright? Aokiji fanboys.
Aokiji just looking at Shanks, just staring at him.
Blackbeard doesn't want to fight. He's not ready for Shanks. Alright? Blackbeard not ready for Shanks. Shanks wants Whitebeard and Ace's body to bury the pirates. Some vice admirals want the bodies to display the world. So Goku agrees to Shanks' orders, or Shanks' request.
The war's over.
The war's over. End of the arc. We finally made it. What are we, like almost 2 hours in?
We're something in.
We finally made it. Will this be the longest episode of all time?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Roger, thoughts before you have to go.
Quick thoughts on Marineford.
Give us an out of 10.
Out of 10?
10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 arc.
Where does it rate in your top 5 arcs of all
Well,
time?
it
Does it
might
rate?
spoil the video. But
Go watch the stream tomorrow.
Go watch the
Okay.
stream.
I'll tell you, for me,
Classic
it does
YouTuber.
rank. It does rank
Top 5?
the top 5 arcs. Why?
Of course.
Some people say there's clashes. They don't like it. They don't like Marineford. Too many clashes. Not enough fights. But it's mainly about the chaos. Chaos of war.
You feel that chaos.
You feel that chaos. So much hype around. It's just crazy.
Christian, add the emotional investment in the characters.
Did I really care about Ace? Not really. Like, yeah, it was sad, but like...
I enjoyed the connection between Ace, Garp, and Whitebeard.
Like, it was a good story for Ace, but did I care? You know?
Alright.
That's the question. Marineford, fantastic arc. What could we say to Oda for the Wano arc? Do the same thing,
This
but
is
just more
my
fights?
problem, right?
What?
The goal of Marineford was to rescue Ace.
Yes.
The goal of Wano
To
is
kill
to
Kaido.
defeat Kaido.
Yes.
So, the fights actually have to happen and
Do you
people need
think-
to get taken out.
Do you think there's going to be a portion of the war where Kaido is just standing there giving orders out to his army?
Yeah, probably.
Because he is the general. He can't just go into battle. He
And
has to order
Luffy's
men.
dishing out his orders?
I don't know if Luffy's dishing out orders. He's not a tactical man.
Okay.
Luffy's on the battlefield. So there's going to be a portion where Kaido does nothing. And I definitely know people are going to be pissed off by that.
Yeah.
Kaido just standing there giving orders. But that's Kaido's role. So what do I want to see? Look, most of the fights are going to be clashes. Oda cannot do every fight you want to see on the planet.
Okay.
But I hope he does. Because that'll be hype. Alright? I want to see it. Give it to me.
Christian, Marineford was how long?
About 30 chapters.
About 30 chapters. So let's give Oda 30 chapters for the final war.
It's impossible.
It's got to be... The
No,
war's
it's not.
got
No way.
It's
What
impossible.
are you kidding
It's
me?
impossible.
It is not impossible, dude.
Dude, it's impossible.
Dressrosa's second half was like 40 chapters. There's
I'm
no
saying
way
it's
that
too
the
short.
war in Wano is going to be shorter than the end of
That's what I'm
Dressrosa.
saying.
There's
That's
no
what I'm saying.
way.
It's impossible. It's impossible for Oda to do the Wano
Yeah,
war
no.
in 30 chapters.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Straight
I'm
up
agreeing with you. I'm saying there's no way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up impossible.
That's what I was going to say.
Kaido fight Katakuri's fight was like 14 chapters.
Yeah.
So like, Kaido's fight has to be longer.
the generals
more
need to
epic.
fall to the Shogun.
Roger, do you think Wano will literally be 200 chapters?
How many was Dressrosa? 100?
100.
150.
We're not even close to sniffing the war.
No, we're not even. I mean,
Close.
this is going to have 5 acts.
Yeah.
How many chapters do we have right now in Wano?
About 30?
How many are we at?
30-ish.
30?
Yeah.
And we're like midway through. I'm assuming like midway through Act 2 right
Yeah,
now.
we're not even close to the war. Like,
And the biggest portion is going to be
the war.
3 and 4. So yeah, exactly. So I feel like
150?
I think 120. 120 is my guess.
Do you think
120.
fatigue will set in at some point?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, for sure. Of
I mean,
course.
fatigue's already setting in.
Yeah.
All right, fatigue's already
Well,
setting
I don't see. I disagree with that. I think people are like, when they look at like my arguments for Whole Cake Island or for some of the things in Dressrosa, and I mentioned like, you know, a lot of stuff was really slowing down and kind of boring. We were spending too much time on small stuff. Like, I think the thing is, even the small stuff we spend time on in Wano Country is really important. Like the small chapters we get with like Komurasaki or Kyoshiro or whatever. Like the
those
difference is that those characters are genuinely important to the story. I don't give a shit how many times you're going to make the argument. Flampe does not matter. She doesn't
she
matter.
does
She was
with
there.
them.
She doesn't. She's there to be a plot point for Katakuri.
Exactly.
She does not. Finding out all of these all this information about these big mom children that are never going to amount to anything, it doesn't matter. 10 chapters in the Seducing Woods that didn't need to be there when Katakuri could have jumped in the mirror right during the tea party. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. And you could be a fanboy and say that Oda's amazing and all this stuff. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Full stop. It's a poorly paced arc. And nothing, based on what we've seen of Wano Country, has even alluded to that's going to be the case.
No.
Because the smaller things in Wano Country that have already been introduced are clearly important, not just to Wano, but to the overall story. Stuff that happens in Wano may still be important way later on down the line because of the ties to the Void Century. The stuff that happened that took up 10 chapters, 20 chapters in Whole Cake Island and in Dressrosa is never, ever going to pay off. Period. No matter how much you want to headcanon it, no matter how much you want to do it, it's not going to pay off. It's filler. It's filler to get to a chapter at the end. It's filler to hit that milestone so the Bad End musical could be chapter 900. It's filler. Full stop. And you cannot convince me otherwise.
Well, I'm just going to say I'm going to disagree with you. But
go ahead. You can. You're not going to convince
that's what
me.
I'm going to say.
You can disagree with me.
I'm not going to go into it because we'll be here too long. All I'm going to say is, does Wano have the opposite problem? Well, Oda is skipping too much. We saw it last chapter.
No. The only thing we skipped was like a little bit of Sanji in page 1.
No. Brook was skipped with the poneglyph.
No. He explained that though. He said that he saw in the other room.
What happened to the rule show don't tell? All right, that's what I'm going to say. Oda tells us.
What does that matter? That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
That's good. No, it doesn't. This is my point. No, it doesn't. That kind of stuff is not important. Like seeing the wreckage of a hotel, like we don't need this. If it's not important to the story, we don't need to see it. That was the problem with Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island, is that we were seeing everything when we didn't need to see everything. And the things that we did need to see, things like Brooke versus Big Mom, was off screen. At least now the editors are like, all right, listen, this isn't really important. Let's not focus on this right now. Do you disagree with that? Because I think that's clear as day.
Look, the thing with Zoro trading Momonosuke, that's extremely important for Momonosuke's character, and we just skip that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
He's with Momonosuke. No, it's not. He literally just said in the last chapter, Momonosuke just said, Zoro taught it to me. That's all you need to know. We don't need a 10-page training montage of Zoro teaching him a word that's a bad word or has a negative connotation in Wano country. We don't need that.
I'm not saying 10 chapters. I'm not saying 10 pages. I'm saying, give me a page. Show me before you tell me it happened.
You know, Oda, we wouldn't have gotten that.
The kid escaping via the newspaper triggers them. Annoying.
But that we'll probably see. My guess, I would be upset about that if we didn't see that. But I feel like that we're probably going to see, and the only reason we didn't is because it either involves the person who's in the cell or it involves Killer in some way. And we just weren't supposed to know that yet.
Look, Roger, I come from the school of show don't tell, alright? That's what I come from.
Is immersion being broken because we're getting told? Perhaps.
If Oda just tells us in a word bubble, that means it doesn't matter and we should not care about it. And when he tries to do that...
But that's my point, though. If it's not important and that's what you're thinking, then that's the case. Then don't worry about it. If he's not going to show it, then don't worry about it.
But I would argue that a poneglyph in the bottom of the castle is important. And that...
No, it's not. They straight up said in the chapter, he's like, oh, it's not a road poneglyph, so it doesn't matter. Straight up in the chapter.
But Roger,
he said it it's in the chapter.
But Roger,
it's in the text.
You know Robin has to get that poneglyph. All right? You know she's
I'm sure at some point. Okay, so but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not going to... And if it doesn't happen, it's also, like, at least it wasn't set up to then not pay off. Like, we got the stuff, like, what was Bartolomeo's suitcase in Dressrosa? What was that? What was Bartolomeo's suitcase? I'm serious. But, like, if he showed it...
It's Luffy merch.
No. It doesn't matter. Because if he showed it, and then everybody was like, oh my God, what is this? And it amounted to nothing. And that's the problem that I think we should avoid going into Wano Country, and why I've been enjoying this so much more than Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island.
Interesting. The opposite end of the spectrum. Perhaps.
Yeah, definitely the opposite end of the spectrum. A lot of other people are saying, Oda's just skipping shit. We want to see it on panel. I get that argument. I also get your argument. You want to, if it doesn't matter, don't show it. That kind of thing. But
and it's not like, I'm not saying skip important stuff. I don't want them to skip, if it's something that genuinely is going to be a big portion of the plot for the story arc, then don't skip it, of course. But I'm saying we could maybe skip the Oda boxes of like Cinnamon and like whatever the other name of like the other kids that didn't do anything are, and like it doesn't matter. Like that's an SBS thing. Thing.
Was it important for Tengu Yama
to call Tama
in the last chapter and waste a page?
Probably. Yeah, because we don't still know the full extent of their relationship and how much like Tengu knows about the stuff with the Kozuki clan. Right. Like Okiku hangs up on him. We don't know what the whole point of that phone call was. I'm sure we will.
I'm just getting a little cautious, a little worried that Oda might start skipping some important stuff off page.
But at this point, this is bad of me to say, but it's also true. Is like at this point, I think it's better that he focus on what's important instead of on stuff that really is just filling up time to get to a number at the end of the arc.
I say to Oda, don't even say it. Just cut it out of the
Like,
arc.
do you disagree with me that like it was very clear that the Ben and musical was supposed to be like that was the big 900 thing?
Here's my
like
problem.
that was specifically like that he filled out a lot of those chapters to get to that milestone.
There's a heaps of
Do
contradictory.
you disagree with me that like the Grand Fleet was not supposed to be 800? That wasn't specifically.
The Grand Fleet is the good example. Whole Cake's a little bit weird.
Look, Roger, we know
Whole Cake's weird, I guess, but I do feel like the Grand Fleet.
The Grand Fleet seems like the last 3 chapters are just roasted.
Last 3 chapters just roasted, which is nothing.
Yeah.
But
we need 5 minutes to get his hockey back. All right, let's give us.
Not even that. It's just like Luffy.
Roger, at the end of Hawkeye Island, here's the problem. We 100% know Oda was getting pressure to start Wano. Why would he pad 10 chapters for no reason? It makes no sense.
Because he's Oda. It doesn't. It's just serious.
No, dude,
do you think he cares?
Dude, he promised
his editors are not going to go against him.
Dude.
His editors are like, whatever you say, man, and they just let him talk about whatever he wants.
There's something to be said also for the immersion of specific islands.
Oda said it himself. He expected to be in Wano the year prior. So
why do you think that wasn't the case? Why do you think that wasn't the case?
Because Oda underestimated how long Hawkeye Island would take. He didn't necessarily have a number in mind of chapter length. He said it.
Do you think that's what it was, or do you think that it was he expected to be at that point by now because he was going to get pushback from his editors who didn't do their job?
No,
that's how I see it. Pretty clearly.
Oda said it himself, dude. Oda said it himself. Expect Wano this year, and it didn't happen. Why did he say that if he knew? He knows how long he has a plan, right? He went off plan because he had to draw more Katakuri fight.
He had a lot of breaks, and Oda should have taken his breaks. That's good. That's a good thing.
I agree. Oda takes his breaks. I agree that.
Yeah.
But
he needs that. So it's not like him expecting that and then getting sick and then being like, I need to take a break. That's normal.
Sometimes Oda is a victim of his own ambition.
He puts too much in the arc and then it blows.
And then he has to address
exactly.
Points.
Yeah, but that's my point though, is that I think that's the good thing about Wano now. Okay. Is like he's been planning this for such a long time that he knows these story beats in and outs. He knows what's important and what to tell us. Like this is a story arc we've been teased about since like literally the beginning of the series. Like since we've known, I would say as early as Thriller Bark was the real time when we started being like, oh my god, yeah, Wano's going to be a full arc.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously you think Kuramasaki's not dead.
Oh, no, of course not.
Yeah,
no, are you kidding?
Obviously.
You wouldn't invest that much time into a character just to kill her.
There's no way.
Yeah, Kuramasaki's not dead.
All right. So, just final thoughts on Marineford, and then I think we'll have to say goodbye to Roger.
Say goodbye to Roger and continue the
I'll stick around for questions at this point.
I don't know if you're not going to get through all of this. There's no way you're going to.
I'll stay.
You'll stay?
My girlfriend's not back yet. I'll stay.
All right, I guess we'll skip. We'll do the other segments later.
We'll come back to them.
All right. So Marineford, great arc. We'll just reset a couple of things and we'll be back.
We'll be back in a minute.
Questions.
The questions. Please keep it to 1 or 2. We don't need 7 from you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Keep it to 1 or 2 questions. We cannot spend 4 hours talking about your questions. All right.
But we appreciate them nonetheless, Christian.
Rapid fire round.
Of course.
We don't want to waste too much of Roger's time.
Yes.
We'll get straight.
We already
into
wasted enough of his time.
So, Sean Drew 3000.
I enjoyed listening to you. It was good.
From Sean Drew 3000. Bro, Oda is drying. Would you rather have him off screen and quicken the pace or die without finishing the story? Now, of course, come on, dude. What kind of question is that?
What the heck? Yeah, what?
We get spicy questions here. We read all questions. We're not going to stray away from any question. But yeah, dude, we know. This
is off the complaints about last week.
We had a little bit of a rant last week about Oda skipping shit. I get it.
Okay.
Right? I get it. You don't want Oda to skip shit. Fine, but I don't have no problem with Oda taking breaks.
No problem.
Take as many breaks as you want. All I'm saying is, watch out for the pacing. You're going maybe a little too quick for my taste.
We counted 26 plot points last week.
There's too many plot points.
Maybe
it's
a little
bloating.
bit too much at this point.
Yeah, so we need to cut it down. But
that, I still think that's crazy to me that you're saying there's too many plot points and there's too much bloating when the information that's in Wano is crucial, whereas this argument was not made for Whole Cake Island. It blows my mind when that's not important. I don't.
Crucial,
I feel like I'm in crazy land right now. Like people.
Yeah,
tell me the plot points that weren't important with Whole Cake Island.
Hang on, let's not get into Whole Cake Island. I'll just make this point, right?
All right.
We count those plot points, right? the majority of those plot points are aimed at getting prepared for the war,
Yes.
and not
Right.
massive story implications. Half of those could be consolidated and combined. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all we're gonna say.
Let's move on.
Maybe we'll get
Wait.
Roger
Hold on.
Untitled
Wait.
Chapter.
In Wano?
Yeah,
The stuff that we just got?
the stuff that we have now, we have like things like
Kurosaki's Fruiterall,
yeah,
all that kind of
hey,
stuff. Yeah.
all those plot points are important to move the story forward, but the majority of them are preparations for the war.
Getting the other samurai, getting provisions, getting...
Oh, right,
Inuarashi,
right,
Nakamushi,
right.
all those can be consolidated as quick as possible.
Yeah,
That's what we're saying.
yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends on the relationships of those characters,
Exactly.
though, because
That's
you
what
have
I'm
the
worried.
characters we already know,
mean,
introducing us to characters that we are not familiar with yet, that are crucially important to the
And I'm
Yes.
getting,
story.
and I'm getting
As
frustrated.
opposed to like, here's a chapter in the woods with these talking trees that just goes nowhere, and then now this tree is like
Right.
it.
I'm getting.
what I
you don't
mean?
like the seducing woods.
Roger.
But it's not my point. It's not that I don't like the seducing woods. My point is that I feel like it's crazy to hear the reverse argument.
Well,
Yeah,
how,
Roger.
how
people aren't
important is
saying-
how important
saying-
is Kiku gonna be? How important is Osuru gonna be?
Exactly. How important are these characters?
Osuru may have connections based on what we've seen with Kyoshiro,
may.
which could be crucially important. Yeah, but either way, I mean, she's like the wife of Kinemon, and we're not focusing
How
on her.
important is
She was a
Toko?
means to get to an end.
Roger. Okay.
Toko's from the town with the laughing people.
I will agree that you could maybe
These are
cut...
all introductions to each of these things. It's not like, oh, here's 20 characters to meet. It's one character introduced, maybe two per chapter, that then leads us to something else outside of like the gifter characters,
what
but all
if-
the gifter characters just like
Exactly.
fodder.
What about... Hold up. What about the Hippo Man? Are they not the
What
same
about
thing?
Yoshiba?
Each of those. No, but it's not the same thing
the same
because
thing.
the gifters are all. No, it's not because the hierarchy of the gift. It was like with the gifters, it's like here's a character, here's the fight, done. It's not here's the character. Let's just have this character in the background for 20 chapters and not have them do anything and then never get payoff with that character. There is absolutely a difference.
All right.
That they are stopping blocks through a means to an end. Hold'em is a Bluno. There's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a
Yeah.
character who
What about
is
Speed?
there to progress the story.
What about speed?
Speed is a transportation. Speed is like an Uzi. These are all things you need. They're like crucial parts of the story. It's not like they're background characters that are getting focused
Well,
on.
Roger.
Get what I'm coming from?
First part of Hawkeye God, you can't say that's bad. It's great.
No, I never said that though. People
Okay.
like that's the other thing. I love the Tea Party is amazing. I would say some of the best One Piece has ever been. The Tea Party, the stuff with Big Mom's flashback, incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
I think all the stuff with introducing the underground, fantastic. I think a majority of the Luffy versus Katakuri fight is great. A majority of the fight itself,
Yeah.
not the chapters surrounding the fight. Majority of that stuff itself is good. Majority of it is. It's everything else around it. It's ending with the same cliffhanger over and over again with Sanji. It's ending with the same as Big Mom gonna catch the ship. Every single chapter, week after week, as a variation of one of the same three things. It's like, and again, I'm not saying people are always like, well, you're just being critical and you try writing a better story. I'm not here to write a story. I'm
we
here to
don't
be
like
a
that
critic.
argument.
Well, we don't like that argument.
It's
here.
crazy.
We don't
It's like,
that
it's
argument.
crazy to me.
We don't like that
It's
argument.
crazy to me.
See, my argument
It's
is
wild, man.
My argument is it's a problem week to week. If you cut out, look, you could legitimately cut out maybe 10 chapters of Hawkeye God, and it'll be a way better arc, no doubt, right?
For sure.
But if you read that shit in a row, it's pretty good. Week to
I
week,
just recently read that stuff in a row and recorded a
But
review video that I refused to upload
You have
because I knew
hatred-
people would get
but,
mad.
Roger, you have hatred in your heart.
for
No, but it's not. It's definitely. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's literally. I reread it. And was like, this is still not good.
All right.
All right, and enough about Hawkeye.
that's question
cards.
one.
All right, we got a lot of questions to get through.
Good.
Roger can have his own opinions. All right, we're not mad.
We
about
respect
it.
those opinions
We
here.
No,
respect
of course, of course,
right.
of course.
From Jose, a long-time viewer. It's been a while. I was here for a long time.
Yeah, we remember you, Jose.
We remember you, Jose.
Don't
Of
worry.
course we do. I have two questions this week. One, I saw last week on Brago's stream, Dritz getting some backlash on his comments on One Piece after Marineford, especially on Hawkeye Guard, and now on Wano. I don't fully agree with him, but in my opinion, he does have some good points. As you know, I've been catching up weekly on One Piece for about 15 years. I honestly am at the point where I don't care about any fights, any powers revealed, any special attacks of one arc characters.
Yep.
I'm only looking forward to the main plot lines to be revealed. What's the meaning of the letter of D? What's the meaning of the Void Century? All that kind of stuff. Luffy's meeting with Shanks. He just wants to see all the best
What's the
stuff
question?
happening. He's getting to his question, all right?
What's the question?
Okay, let's hear it. What's with the question?
After years, I feel that One Piece is reaching the berserk level, where everyone knows we will never see the ending. So many questions is Oda aware of this? Is One Piece going to be too long? Is Oda rushing the ending? So basically what he's saying is, he's been reading it for 15 years weekly. He's getting a little tired. He just wants to see the ending.
Yep.
Similar to a berserk situation, where you never get a chapter. We know hype is not promised, but it will never end. I think Oda will deliver on these promises.
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah,
has
for
to.
sure.
It's not really a berserk situation because
We're
those
still
are like
moving the
year.
plot forward.
Berserk has like yearly hiatuses. You get like 3 chapters a year.
The end will happen for One Piece.
The end will happen for One Piece, and it will be great. Don't worry about that. I get it that you've basically read everything,
Yeah.
so you feel like you're only here for the
It'd be
big surprises.
Just on the Dritz comment, everyone has their own right to their own opinion. You can
Don't
fight
hang
about
on-
it.
You can differ on opinions. Just don't come at Dritz, all right? Leave him alone.
Also, it'd be
Wait, were people coming at him?
Yeah, pretty hard, dude.
yeah,
pretty
pe-
hard.
people-
Really?
This is interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because Dritz and Roger agree pretty much on Whole Cake Island.
But Dritz hates.
But Dritz has the same issues with Whole Cake Island and Wano at the same time.
Yeah.
Where Roger likes Wano.
Oh, yeah,
but
no, I
hates Whole
don't at
Cake
all.
Island.
Yeah.
So that'd be an
Oh, yeah.
interesting conversation to see at some point.
That is interesting,
Alright.
yeah.
Number 2, since you guys have the holy book of Shanks.
That's true, we do.
Alright, we do have the holy book of Shanks.
Yes.
He gives us all the information about how strong he is. Can you please explain the strange pattern on Shanks' pants? Is it the reverse mounted? What is the strange pattern on Shanks' pants? Now I'm looking at it right now, and what I'm gonna say is, it's some sort of eldritch being language.
Okay.
No one can understand it. It can never be deciphered because Shanks is a mystical being of ancient power.
Okay.
All right. No one can understand
Some kind of runic pattern.
some sort of
perhaps.
runic ancient pattern. All right. Shanks is the god king.
Maybe it's the root to Raftel on his pants.
Exactly. It's a secret to everything,
Who knows?
but it can never be deciphered because it's a language
Thank you, Jose,
that
for
will
your
never
questions.
be deciphered. All right. Jose, thank you. All right. From Fazal Afrid. Question: Everyone keeps saying that we are that what the fuck is it? That there are characters we should care about in arcs, and I'm like, we have met most characters in freaking Punk Hazard already. How long have Momonosuke and Kinemon been in the story? Why don't you care about them? Because Oda never gives them a moment to shine. The only thing they shine in is Zoro, and that's more of a Nekomamushi.
I'm starting to
thing.
warm up to Momonosuke with
Exactly,
his
like,
training and his relationship with Zoro.
Momonosuke and Kinemon have been there, but they've been doing nothing. Like, we have no
They're in
chance
the
to get close
background.
to them.
A little bit for Zoro.
A little bit
here.
for Dressrosa.
Their moment will come.
Their moment will come in Wano. The problem is, like, we get introduced to characters like Speed, and then she's out of the story. We get introduced to characters like Tama, and she goes away for ages, and then now she's back.
Yep.
Okiku can say the same thing. So, like, it's hard to, like, get attached to characters
Like,
in
we got
Wano.
attached to Kirishiro and Kurosaki. 'Cause
Exactly.
They had a nice
Right, yeah.
time. They had a couple of chapters.
Oda
We
spent
understood them.
That's the thing. Oda spent the time to give us good characters.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see more of in Wano. I want to see Oda take the time to tell us why we should care.
Okay.
That's what I want. That's what I want to see. From Sean Drew 3000. Did I already read this question? Yes. All right. Next page. What's going on?
What's going on here?
From Jordan Lee, question corner. At the beginning of the series, the God of the Sea was mentioned when devil fruits were being explained.
Yes.
Is the God of the Sea real? Do we think the God of the Sea is an actual thing, or is it just a mythology? I don't know. I think it's just a mythology. I'm not really convinced it's real.
It's weird at the start of the story. There's a little bit of inconsistencies that get patched up here and there.
Yeah.
I don't know about the God of the Sea and Devil Fruits.
I assume
What do you
it's got
think,
something-
Roger? You
I
think
don't
the
know.
God of the Sea exists?
Sure.
Sure, why
Sure.
not? Why not?
Why not?
Spirits of the ship exist, so why not? Let's say the God of the Sea.
Yeah, why not? Exactly.
From Muzi Mustaf. Old Whitebeard versus Magellan. Whitebeard. Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quake.
Oh,
Quake-
Whitebeard for sure.
Quake,
yeah,
for
for sure.
Busted.
Yeah.
From Imbaza. I don't know what this means, but actually, the phone/snails calls bit was my favorite part of the chapter. I think it had a cute interaction, new stuff, and information for the arc. I liked it. For the question, what are the odds of Kumar regaining some of his humanity back?
100%.
100%. We have Lindbergh there.
Lindbergh will repair Kumar.
Kumar will be repaired. Don't worry about that.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
Vice Admiral Strawberry writes in with 10 questions. All right,
10 questions?
So
Why?
we're gonna rapid fire.
Bro.
Dude, one question, please. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to skip.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go rapid fire. Obvious question: if Squado doesn't betray Whitebeard, do the Marines lose?
No.
No, it really didn't do anything.
No, of course not. No.
Is handcuffed Marco a cop out? Yeah. I
what a
guess
cop out?
handcuffing Marco so he can't
Do
interact in the battle for a bit of time.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a cop
Yeah,
out?
I guess you could say
A little
that.
bit, yeah.
A little bit, maybe. Who cares though?
Yeah, I don't really care.
How many times did you cry, if any, in the Marineford arc? Never.
I cry if it's I tear up if it's animated.
Okay.
Yeah, the anime is what does it to me. Yeah.
All right. Mihawk wants to measure the distance between himself and Whitebeard. Joju deflects the chance. The answer. What is the answer? Mihawk never gets his answer.
Yes.
We don't know.
We don't know the distance between Mihawk and Whitebeard.
Right?
But,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
would say it's close at the point of Marineford because Mihawk's just absolutely broken, and he's getting so much hype recently.
Yeah.
So how the fuck does Kizaru have pinpoint accuracy to break the key, but also miss Buggy at the same time? Oh, you know how it is.
It is what it is. You know?
Oda just being a bit of a troll. Inconsistencies with Kizaru. No one really cares. Crocodile fighting, eventually clashing with admirals. Don't forget Mihawk. Get on board. What did he say? How does this explain him being defeated by pre-Gears Luffy when he's clashing with all these?
He's
top tiers?
clashing with dudes. It's not a feat.
He's clashing with them. He's not beating them. He's not damaging them. He's just clashing with them. You blocked an attack. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Right? His seventh question. Magellan one-shot the entire Blackbeard crew. Magellan gets off-screen by Blackbeard crew plus Shiryu. What's the story with that?
What?
I don't know if that happened.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen, dude.
Yeah, that definitely didn't happen.
I don't know, dude. You got some crazy headcanon there.
He got some insane headcanon.
Did the Revolutionary Army capitalize on this war happening? No, they didn't do
No.
anything.
They might have gone to...
They might have got some Whitebeard territory. Who knows? I don't know. If in Whitebeard's place, does Shanks win with no allied armies? Mihawk fight. You decide. Yes, Shanks turns up
Shanks
to
wins
Marineford and
Marineford,
destroys.
yes.
All right.
Next
The next
question.
question.
Yeah, Shanks would. Yeah.
Did you guys notice episode 475, right after Crocodile saved Ace, Aokiji and Aokiji are just standing by the side. Aokiji starts walking towards Luffy. Aokiji immediately rushes to Luffy with a light stab to the shoulder. Very subtle foreshadowing. What is it? I don't know what this question means.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe he's implying that Akiji was trying to, delay
Luffy's
Akiji.
death or something?
I don't know.
He went out, I don't know. From Poneglyphs. We didn't need to see the conclusion of Sanji versus Page 1. We already saw the final attack. The majority of the fight, Page 1 will most likely be
Yes.
getting a fight later on.
We're not
Okay.
upset about page 1.
We're not upset about Page 1. We didn't need to see Brook fight the Poneglyph because we'll see it later on. Same with the Poneglyph, same with Robin.
Yeah, but I kind of want to see it now, you know?
Yeah, 100% we'll see it later on. Kid escaped with Caribou. That's headcanon. Apparently Kid escaped with Caribou. This is likely set up Oda specifically. It makes sense. We would not need to see it. Honestly, you're all jumping to being victims of the weekly format, criticizing your own headcanon at the point.
Oh
my
my
question
God.
is this week.
Dude, I want to just point this out real quick too. All right, I hate this. As somebody who's been in the how long have you guys been
A year?
doing
Yeah, a little bit over a year.
here? As someone who's been doing this for almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the worst
I want to
comment.
say this. This right now, is the worst time to be covering One Piece.
Yeah.
Far and away. And the reason is because everybody falls back on the same 3 words.
Memes.
It's trash,
Yeah.
it's godlike, and it's headcanon. All 3 of them, I hear that constantly. On every single thing. It's either a trash chapter, it's a godlike chapter, or if you didn't like it, it was your own headcanon. It's your own fault.
Now,
No, that's
Roger,
headcanon. Like the idea of headcanon, it's so stupid to me. It's like that, and everything is above criticism because it's how you predicted the story was going to go and it didn't go your way. That's not at all. If you're an actual fan of the series, that's not at all what people are talking about. It's like people bring that into this conversation and then try to act like, oh, it's because you predicted it wrong. No, it's not. It's because it's stupid. Like
exactly. Roger, I don't understand how people don't get that these are weekly reviews and we have to talk about the chapter in front of us.
You have to talk about it weekly. Exactly.
What do you want
and if we don't like something, we'll say we don't like it.
Exactly. Then you say you don't like it.
Every week, most weeks we come in and we say we like the chapter. This week, we didn't like the chapter. Everyone getting mad. But we're going to say what we're going to say. That's how it is.
Well, now you know how it is. Like when I had that very famous review now where I did the threw the pillow at the window after Big Mom
to be fair,
had the amnesia.
To be fair, headcanon is a plague that needs to be squashed.
I mean, people say that crocodiles fucking Dovamico.
But that's not the same thing. Like somebody power level headcanon is not the same thing as like story headcanon. That's not
Joy
the same
Boy is in a vortex of his own headcanon, justifying everything so that Big Mom becomes like an ally.
But like that's a different story.
But it's not. Yeah, but that's also not him saying it's definitely going to happen this way. It's just him saying this is what. No. It's not. It's him. It's him saying this is why I think it's going to happen this way. But it's not him like telling you, oh, I'm right and you're wrong. I think not at all.
I think he plays a character sometimes and he's just getting caught up in that.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I do too. In terms of like hating Whole Cake Island, I definitely do too. But that's a different thing from
next question.
Like straight up headcanon.
Basically, dude, if we didn't commentate on the weekly chapters, we wouldn't have a channel and there'd be no point doing this. So like,
we enjoy discussing it as well.
There are people out there like Mr. Morge who does these long form arc discussions. We did an arc discussion this week. There's plenty of content out there. If you don't like weekly reviews,
if you want a long form, exactly, go watch Mr. Morge, man.
Right.
Yeah.
From next question from Danto. Do you fellas think Zoro and Killer could develop a friendship at the end of Wano? I know that the captains likely won't, but the idea of the mutual respect of the worst generation, Zoro and Killer having a rivalry or friendship.
I kind of like that. It's cool.
How relevant do you think Killer will be in this?
I think Killer broke out.
I think there's some. Yeah. I do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That he's an important character. Like
maybe Zoro and Killer can
have a little fight,
develop a relationship.
Yeah, have a little respect for each other. For Blackbeard Entertainment, if Shanks is so strong, why has he not left a scar on Blackbeard?
He took out all his teeth. Next question.
Yeah. Okay. The next question from Portseed. All right. What's with the 25 or so plot lines going on? Do you think every Straw Hat is going to get a fight, or do you think that we'll pass over for stupid stuff that nobody cares about?
Roger, answer me this question, right?
Sure, let's hear it.
Do you think it's the new fans that are hungry for all these fights, or is it like?
Of course. Of course. Of course.
I feel like I want.
But then again,
I'd like to see
it's the new fans. It's the new fans that are hungry for the fights who are the same ones when you're like, oh, this fight should have been seen. That are like, what's wrong with you? It doesn't need to be about fights all the time. It's like the exact same people.
Okay. I think
that the issue and something that I've learned over the course of doing YouTube is that there will always be a vocal minority that you just need to ignore. You just need to like straight up ignore. If it's clearly something stupid, like you just need to ignore it. Okay. That's how it is.
I think skipping fights is a valid criticism.
Sometimes it definitely is.
It has its pros and cons. I'm not going to straight up throw that out because it's a gray area kind of situation.
No, yeah. It definitely depends on the situation for sure.
So,
for sure.
Do I think all the Straw Hats are going to get fights? I want to see it just for the power scaling discussion because we have not seen most of the Straw Hats go all out. We've only seen Luffy go all out. Zoro's done nothing. Sanji's done nothing. Rest of the crew has done nothing except for Brook. Brook went all out against Big Mom.
You tried.
We trust in Brook, all right? He gets things done, all right? So, yeah, I would like to see it, but I doubt it's going to happen, dude. I mean...
Then we might get some team fights.
We might get some team fights. We might get some clashes.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
From Return the Slab.
He returns.
Return the Slab always returns with questions. Eric, give the Kingu his due. Although, if I knew Christian was a guest the whole time, I might have voted for him. I mean... Give King of Lightning his trophy.
All right, I'll give him his trophy.
He won Guest of the Year last year.
All right.
Will Roger win Guest of the Year this year?
Who knows?
Right? King of Lightning versus Roger for Guest of the Year. Give the king his
Have
trophy.
we had King of Lightning on this year?
No.
No. I
Might
might have
get
to
him on
organise
for
that
one.
again.
All right, but give him his trophy. Send it to him. He
All right.
won. All right.
I'll send it to him at some point.
Shout out to Roger for consistently pushing for the unity of the One Piece community. We have Roger.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Question: there's been serious concern over all the different plot points going into Wano right now. So is it to reduce the arc's bloating? If you had to remove characters from Wano, who would you remove that would play a significant role? Who would you choose? Basically, the samurai that we need are the 3 samurai that are important. Just cut that out of the arc. Cut that out. We don't really need it.
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Wait. Reword that. Are you saying that you would cut out the samurai that aren't the 3 samurai, or are you saying you would cut out
Sentomaru, Kiwi, whatever his name is, and Denjiro? Because right now, Ashura Doji, like I get
but the characters that we have in the story already, or that we've met, are most likely those characters. Like Shutenmaru is Ashura Doji. It's like there's no conversation there. Right? I mean, that's that character.
But we still have to get him on board. We still have to get the other 2 on board. There's time there.
But I think Shutenmaru coming on board though is going to have to do with Zoro.
What about the other?
Because I brought this up before. I think Shutenmaru and Zoro are going to clash, and that's going to be like he's going to see the respect that Zoro has, and is like, okay, I'm on board now. For me, because he's going to see the sword from Zoro.
Yeah. Sure.
For me, it's not really deleting characters from the story. It's combining their little narratives together.
Sure.
For them to do stuff.
Oh yeah, and I think they could always. Yeah. One Piece can always use that. You know. I mean, but even if you look back at the best arcs of the series, if you look back at something like Water 7, there were still characters. This goes back to like what I was saying. I swear it's the last time I bring it up during this, but it's like that goes back to what I was saying with Whole Cake. Is that the characters that were named and focused on, for the most part, that were like introduced, where people were having the same concerns that they're having in Wano, and that like I'm sure people week to week probably had with like Water 7, where you get lobby and then it's like, okay, why are we focusing on this judge with 3 heads? Like, what's up with these 2 giants? Like, what's up with like these seahorse things? Like, why are we focused on the you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure week to week it was the same exact. Yeah, I'm sure it was the exact same thing.
Who remembers
back in the day?
Who remembers the Sanji versus Wanzi fight?
Oh,
but
Wanzo.
the thing is all that stuff still was important to the story, and I think that's why I had such a big issue with Whole Cake compared to what's going on in Wano, is because it's got ties at least to the greater overall story and not just the story of Wano itself.
I feel like if Shutenmaru doesn't kill Kano by his own hands, people are going to be like, what was this character in the story for?
right.
So, depends what they do.
Yeah, it depends. It's all about how it turns out at the end, right? So
for sure.
I guess. From Shaggy Howard, please rate the Straw Hats weakest to strongest, including Jinbei. This is easy. Easy. Chopper.
Yep.
Nami, Brooke, Frankie, Robin, Sanji, Zoro, Jinbei, Luffy. Done.
Where was Usopp?
Fuck, where's Usopp? Usopp's between Nami and Chopper.
Okay.
I would say Jinbei's between Zoro and Sanji.
Okay, well, there you go.
There you go. There's interchangeable. Done.
I forgot about Usopp. How could I do that? From Bao Marley. I just reread some of the final Whole Cake Island chapters. And I'm watching the anime. In chapter 899 and episode 874, Sanji clashes with Daifuku. In the anime, Sanji is shown having armament hardening haki. But it is hard to tell if he has it in the manga. So does Sanji have hardening or not? I assume he doesn't have it.
I will say this, because you guys are talking about Marineford and whether or not you should read it or watch it.
Yeah.
And how it's a better experience, like you get more out of it from reading it.
Yeah.
I'd say it's the exact opposite with Whole Cake Island. I found that despite all the criticisms I have, it is far more enjoyable watching it than it is reading it week to week. Because all of this, like, dude, it's rough at points, but I mean, like, not seeing what Snack looked like for no reason, like, not understanding that, like, the giant fused monster that was in last night's episode was actually other children. Like, that was relegated to an SBS thing. Like, there was so much stuff like that was just like, put to the side. And I do think, like, they're fleshing it out in a good way in the anime.
But what do you think about Peckham's one-shotting Sanji in his Sulong form and ruining that entire scene? What do you think about that?
I didn't ruin that scene. I liked that episode.
That episode triggered the shit out of me.
Really? The only thing that bothered me was that they didn't gouge out his eyes in the same way.
No, it's because it makes like the whole cake army does nothing during that whole
They
segment.
just kind of stand there looking
They just
at
kind
him.
of stand there looking at him.
Stand there. That's true.
And
That's true.
it ruins the pace of the scene.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the anime in general, though. I
Yeah,
feel.
I guess. But like,
And I don't think like the songs don't come off the page the same way when you're like
Of
listening
course,
to
yeah,
them.
of course.
There's just a lot of stuff in Whole Cake that's like that I feel like it's just better to watch it.
I feel like Whole Cake Island anime is way better than Dressrosa anime. Way
Oh,
better.
for sure, not even a question. Yeah.
Dressrosa anime was garbage, right?
Yeah.
But Whole Cake
Okay,
Island,
even
Island is slightly less garbage.
I would say I still prefer the manga over the anime just because certain scenes piss me off a little bit. All right,
Like Chopper blocking Big Mom.
like Chopper blocking Big Mom. What are you doing? You're just
But
ruining
the
it.
Luffy vs. Katakuri was very, very good.
All right, the highlights are the highlights, but I'm here for the week-to-week experience in the anime. All right, so you know,
All right,
right.
maybe Sanji. I don't know if he has an armor or not. He
He
has,
has
armor.
army. Does he have hardening?
Doesn't have hardening. I don't. We haven't seen it in
knows?
the manga, so no.
I'm gonna assume that was an animation mistake. All right. Son D Lollipop. How would you have Marineford be different if hypothetically the rest of the crew was there with Luffy, ignoring the question of how they get there?
I don't think it would be different.
Nothing really changes. Like you get Zoro, you
Yeah,
get
no.
Sanji, and the rest of the
But
crew.
at that point,
like,
they're not really
eh.
doing anything.
But like, there's so many top tiers there.
Yeah.
Like maybe we got some cool combo action from the Straw Hats, but like I don't think it really changed.
The Straw
much.
Hats would have been busy fighting fodder and vice
I like
admirals.
Momonga and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't think it would have changed much.
From Clifton Thomas, y'all ask Roger if he has reached out to Nona Skywalker.
He follows me on Twitter.
Is he a real person or is he owner?
Yeah, he follows me on Twitter. He's DM'd me before.
Now,
Yeah.
apparently, the story with Noda Skywalker is everyone in Japan writes in as Noda Skywalker.
That's
the-
the
Well,
story.
That's a story.
The main Noda Skywalker, the main
Okay.
guy,
Yeah.
follows me on Twitter.
The real
Yeah.
Nona Skywalker.
The real Noda
Is there a blue
Skywalker,
check
yeah.
mark? Is he
Well,
verified
I mean,
on
it's
Twitter?
it's the one that like the one official One Piece
okay.
Twitter has retweeted and stuff.
Okay.
So he doesn't have a check mark, but like it's the real one. Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe you are talking to Oda himself.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe. Ooh, maybe.
From Reverend to Tobias, if Ibu Sama and Shanks fought, how long would it take until Shanks loses the other arm? Shanks will win that fight. Get
Fuck
outta
off.
here.
Next question.
Get out of here, alright? Shanks is mopping the floor with Ibu, alright? Get out of here. From No Blue... What, these names sometimes. No, Blur.
Yeah.
Do you believe Shanks will die? If you do, think a fair one-on-one or something
Dodgy shit from
dodgy,
Blackbeard.
dodgy shit from Blackbeard. 100% dodgy shit from Blackbeard.
If he dies, you know what?
He's
The more
not
I
d-
think about Shanks dying, the more I'm like, why does it have to be like that?
For a impactful emotional moment.
I guess, but I would love to see Shanks and Rayleigh toasting, having a drink to Luffy at the end of the story.
Sure,
How good
it'd
would
be
that
nice.
be?
It'd be
How
nice.
good would that be?
It'd be nice.
How good would
That'd
that
be great. That would be nice. I don't think that's gonna
But
happen.
we all
though.
know Blackbeard is
That would be real
dodgy.
nice.
He's a schemer. He's gonna
Yeah.
pull some bullshit.
Uh,
Well,
Alright.
Blackbeard's. Wait, we all agree though that Blackbeard's going to be dead by the end of the series,
Sure.
right?
he's
We
gonna,
all.
he's,
oh,
gonna,
yeah.
he's gonna drown as a
Yeah,
test of
we
fate.
want him to drown.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Okay, so you guys know the idea then. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. He's going to drown too. Yeah.
He tries to. He's using his darkness fruit. He's just absorbing more.
Well,
water.
Luffy knocks him into the sea to defeat him. He's not
Yeah.
gonna just fucking drown for no reason.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
From Fanboy Sims. Although Big Mom did drown for no reason. but,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
From Fanboy Sims. Dr. Stone or Naruto? Which would you guys recommend Roger to read?
Oh, ignore this one.
Have you
Ignore
not?
this.
Have you not read Naruto?
I haven't. No, but ignore
Okay.
this question because people are trying to get me to leak what my next read through series, and I'm
Okay.
not going to do it. So just ignore.
I will recommend Dr. Stone because Naruto is garbage at the end. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
All right.
His One Piece question. When do you see Luffy visiting Ace's grave? Is there a chance Marco's given Luffy the message to find the Whitebeard Island? Maybe that's the kind of where Weevil's plot and Luffy's plot intertwine. What do you think about that?
Maybe I like that. I think Luffy's gonna see Ace's grave when he's buried next to him.
It's kind of like a cool.
Right.
It's kind of like a cool dad arc after Wano.
Nah, I
really think
think
about
we'll
that?
get the toast with Zabo and Like when Luffy's a pirate king in the epilogue, they'll go to his grave with Zabo and then pour the sake
Okay.
and toast the ace.
Okay. And Whitebeard, of course. From Christopher,
But
his
Roger
question.
thinks Luffy's in the grave next to him. So.
Yeah, well, there you go, Roger. There you go. Do you think Shanks knows how Blackbeard stole Whitebeard's devil fruit power? Why doesn't he start the war against the world government if he knows about the void sentry? Shanks is about the balance, alright? Shanks doesn't want bloodshed.
Shanks wants as little bloodshed as possible, Christian.
Does he know Blackbeard's secret? Yeah, I guess.
I mean, he knows.
all.
Apparently, he knows everything.
So, I would say he does. Shanks not interested in devil fruits, though.
Yeah.
So, there you go. From Abu Seal,
Shanks wouldn't get amnesia from the water, Christian.
because he doesn't have a devil fruit.
Of course.
Shanks
Of course not.
is correct in chapter 1, alright?
Yeah.
He's the best emperor because he can swim.
There you
Alright.
go.
Comes into play
No
900
crypto-
chapters
Sure
later.
helps. Sure helps.
No kryptonite for Shanks.
Exactly, there's no kryptonite.
No.
Alright, from Abu Seal... Did I read this? No. From Abu Seal, is there a difference between regular haki and future sight? The following. Observation haki allows the user to predict the intentions of an opponent,
Yep.
wherever future sight gives the user the ability to see the future, regardless of intention. For example, Eneru could predict Luffy's punches when they were bad. Could not predict Luffy's punches with the bouncing of the ship,
Yep.
but Katakuri was be able to see Snake Man punches. So there's his difference.
The fucking observation haki debate rages on. Take your side.
Yeah, dude. Like
don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. Future sight, I assume is just
Because,
the
like,
evolution of observation haki.
But
That's
like,
what I assume.
observation haki is technically like predicting the future anyway.
I just think
like-
future sight's the advanced observation haki. That's
Okay.
all. It's not a different thing.
There you go.
That's what I think.
Alright.
From Bone Tim, why hasn't Shanks and the Redhead Pirates taken Blackbeard out already? Since the God King Shanks himself regards him
Because
as such a high
Shanks
threat.
knows that he impacts the world. See, this is the key difference between Luffy and Shanks.
Exactly.
Luffy doesn't give two fucks about his impact on the world.
Yeah.
Shanks knows his responsibility and acts accordingly.
All right, we're almost done with the questions, so Roger can do other things.
Go to a party or something.
Nice. I literally am going to a party tonight, actually, for my friend's birthday. So
There you go.
That's
But we're having a party
actually
right
where
here.
I'm going after this. There you go. There you go.
From Jordan Lee, do you think Sanji will learn ninja arts to hide his presence so that his invisibility won't be useless against observation haki users? Would this put him above Zoro with the raid suit? Another Zoro versus Sanji question. Every week we
We're
get
so
them.
obsessed with this.
Whatever, dude. Like,
He will. I don't think he'll learn ninja arts because, like, they're pretty much like the ones that actually work are devil fruits.
yeah.
So he has the invisibility from the suit. I don't know if the invisibility is intended for him to get buffs in combat.
Yeah. I think it's a gag.
It's a gag.
Yeah.
It's Sanji's dream being realized.
Okay. From DJ, also known as Anime White Talk. Do you think the God King fought
Jesus
Kano
Christ.
before coming to Marineford, or was there a mutual agreement? Was there a mutual agreement, or did Shanks fight Kano? Shanks fought Kano and won. That's the answer.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Alright.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. From Geneth, can you assume Aokiji used Future Sight to evade Haki attacks? Yes, we said that during the recap. I assume they have pre-break Future Sight. Maybe not. Maybe extremely good observation. That's my guess.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see at the end.
From Flamu, do you think One Piece world would function better under a democratic socialism or social
God.
democracy? Now, here's the thing, right? Dragon wants to decentralize the One Piece world. Alright? Split the nations up into their own fucking countries. We're dismantling the world government because it doesn't work.
Now, is this man using social democratic policy as a Trojan horse of communism? That's the question.
Communism doesn't work, so I'm going to say no.
No
Alright, there you
communism
go.
here on the show,
No
right?
communism allowed. Alright? From Bardock, 3 questions for everyone, including Roger's base, so you must answer.
Okay.
Best anime/manga you've ever read. What's your
Best
favorite?
anime is Cowboy Bebop, no doubt.
Good answer.
I agree with that. Eric, best anime?
Fuck.
Slash manga.
Gordon Lagarde.
You love Gurren Lagann?
Very good.
Best manga I've ever seen, JoJo Part
One Piece.
7.
Oh, wow. I was going to say One Piece, no doubt. Yeah.
JoJo Part 7.
You're JoJo man, Roger.
All right.
Or you're not.
Next
You're-
question.
Maybe that's the read through. Maybe that's the
All right.
JoJo Part 7 is God tier. Everyone read it, alright? There you go. Will you be playing the upcoming Samurai Showdown game? Releasing in June,
Yes.
and it's going to be on EVO this year. Rogers Base, what are your thoughts on EVO? The Melee controversy.
I am happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Melee could die.
I'm happy about it.
Slow
I think
down
it's time.
slowly.
And I don't mean that as a slight to Melee, because obviously Melee is what helped the community become what it is.
Yeah.
But I think there's been a subsection of the Melee community. I think if you look at the majority of big Melee players, they have, started experimenting with Ultimate. And I think there's some people that just want to stay in the past and want to just,
I think it's an elitist
play
attitude.
Melee all day. And it's kind of elitist. And so I think it's good that now the Smash community can rally behind one game this year,
all right.
and it won't be split, and you won't get any of the when's Melee stuff.
Give me your
that we
predictions
used
for the
to get.
next DLC character.
I could tell. Well,
Yeah, I know the
My
leaks too,
prediction?
or supposed leaks, but yeah, tell me what you think.
okay. I what I want is different from what I think. What I
Okay.
think is I think the next one's going to be Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
want,
Yeah, Drake
what I want, what I want is I want an Undertale character because I think it would represent indies, and it's something that is huge in Japan
No
and would make
chance.
the internet really mad. And so I want to see that really mad. And so I want an Undertale character.
Sans?
I would want in an ideal world, because of those rumors about Nintendo and Microsoft working closer together and bringing like Microsoft games to Nintendo
Yes.
platforms. I know everybody wants Banjo, and I'd be cool with Banjo.
Must be.
But that rumor is that Cuphead is going to be the game that gets ported to Switch. And considering Persona is apparently getting ported to Switch too, and we're getting Joker, I could see Nintendo saying, "Hey, throw Cuphead on there. That would be an awesome indie
Yeah.
rep." And I think Cuphead Mugman as an Echo Fighter
I don't.
would be pretty great.
And you,
So
and you
Cuphead.
obviously want Sora, but I still think
And
Sora's
I
possible.
I don't particularly want Sora.
You don't
I
want
think
Sora.
I think Sora would be fine, but there's a bunch of other characters I'd rather have.
I don't necessarily think Cuphead and Sans deserves to be in the game.
No,
That's
not at all.
awesome.
No, I think the Undertale representative would just be something wild that would break the internet, and I think the music would be good.
Everyone would be
And
mad.
yeah, exactly. And I just genuinely want Cuphead.
I
I think
don't-
Cuphead would be
I
awesome.
don't understand the hate for Undertale. I really don't.
Yeah.
It,
And
goes,
then-
it goes back to fucking ancient times, with fucking
Ancient times.
when like SJWs and shit. It's fucking stupid. All right, don't worry about it. All right,
It's a topic for a different podcast thing.
exactly. From Bad Math Hype Train. Alkayudu mentioned at Longring Longland and Marineford to Luffy that he owes Garp a great debt. What do you think this is? He trained him. What do you mean?
He pulled Kuzan out of the orphanage and poverty into the Marines. He saved his life.
Okay,
There you go.
Trade him as
There you
well.
go.
there's your story.
Beautiful.
As every backstory is.
Okay, Garp's the hero of the Navy, all right? Who are the top sweatiest characters in One Piece?
We already did this.
We already did this list. Number one, Alkayudu.
Sweaty?
Yeah, sweaty.
Sweaty, always
Oh,
always screaming.
for sure.
Alkayudu number one.
Yes.
Number two, Mondor,
Yep.
always screaming, always sweaty.
Yep.
Number three is Law. Done. Right?
There you go.
There you go. This is sweatiest
I
character.
would have said Trouble, but
He's just stupid.
You're just dumb.
Yeah. From Pirate Hunter, do you think the mysterious prison... Who do you think the mysterious prisoner in Udon is?
One of the
One of the
samurai,
samurai.
is the easy answer.
yeah,
there
for
we
sure,
go.
for sure.
But the fun answer, the Lurking Legends, Scopagabon,
Yeah, who else?
fucking...
What is? Can I just ask you guys this? What is up with the? Like, I almost swore. What is up with the obsession with Skabergaban? Like,
Okay,
I don't.
okay.
I don't. Why are people so obsessed about
I'll
him?
explain this to
Like,
you, Roger. Back
Yeah.
in Marineford, when we get to see everyone, all the people around the world,
Talking about Whitebeard.
talking about Whitebeard, there's this
Yeah.
one guy in the East Blue that has tattoos all over his head, and everyone speculated it was Skobblegabon, and they're waiting
Okay.
for his hype.
Well-
That's it.
Also, yeah,
That's
it's,
it.
they're expecting him to turn up to teach Luffy some magical power up.
Yeah.
Rayleigh's hype, so this guy must be hype.
And the information about the Lurking Legend
Yeah.
that we got a year ago, which is like kind of a troll at this
Let's
point.
go with the space.
Bro, the Lurking
pirates.
Legend was okay. That's the other thing. The Lurking Legend was answered. It was Emu.
right,
Like
okay.
anyone who argues otherwise, that's what it was. Clearly,
But Roger,
it was Emu.
where's
Full stop.
the owner box saying it's a Lurking Legend?
Yeah,
What doesn't? Do you really think it was that was going to happen like that? Lurking Legend, Emu Sama.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
it was
trolling you, Roger.
lurking is like the character. No, I know, but I'm saying the character in the background. You know,
Yeah.
it's Emu. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there it is. There's the questions and there's the show.
let's.
Oh, that was it.
That's all the questions we got for today, Christian. That's all.
Nice.
That's all the
Alright.
show we got today. We appreciate Roger coming on the
course.
show. We'll do the next segments after he departs.
Thanks for
Right
Roger.
on.
We appreciate you coming on.
Great guest.
Thanks for having me.
We normally don't have guests on for recap episodes.
just happened
'cause
like
they go
that.
for ages. Right?
So we apologize.
Yeah, this went for a very long time. Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around for like 3 hours.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
So we'll be back.
I assume everyone knows who Roger's base is, but he's close to 200k subs.
Go
So
get him
sub
to
him.
200k.
Maybe
There
we
you
can,
go.
maybe this appearance could get him to 200k
That's
subs.
crazy.
There you go. See, there you go.
That's
How
crazy.
crazy was that?
That'd be
Full
crazy.
circle, man.
All right.
We
Thanks,
appreciate you
Roger.
coming on, man.
All right.
No problem. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye bye. How strong are Shanks? Every week, we come to you with a question of how strong are Shanks? And every week, we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But the people out there who think Drake is the strongest. I think Carter's the strongest. I think Sweaty's Battle of the Planet Arcade is the strongest. And I think Imu's the strongest.
Absolutely not.
But they're all wrong, because Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the God King. And every week we come with 100% factual information of why Shanks is the strongest and the God King. And this week, it is none other than the most obvious answer. Shanks is so strong that he just stole onto Marineford and ended the war. Alright? That's all you fucking need to know. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
Indeed.
Time for the power scale.
Power scale. Now, Christian, we bring the power scale.
Now, unfortunately, Roger cannot be here for the power scale.
I think it'd get.
Get rowdy, get loud.
He kind of agreed with us in Marineford. So
Sure.
if you tend to agree with Marineford, you tend to agree everywhere else.
Exactly. Now,
What do you want to bring?
how many Marineford characters are we missing?
A lot.
Do we have... We have Jozu, surely.
I believe we have Jersey.
Yes, we do have Jozu. Do we have... We do have Vista. I think we have most of them.
We've got all the big players, but you might want to go for a small player.
We do have Oniguma, right?
Only Guma.
Omomonga.
I think we have a manga. No, only Guma.
Oniguma. Vice Admiral in the Marines. Pretty sure Haki confirmed. Right?
Okay.
The manga has it.
Yep.
Got the 6 paths. Can control his hair. Some people say that's due to his devil fruit power.
It might be.
It might be, might not be. Might be some, 6 paths thing when he can control his hair. Can catch Marco off guard using the sea stone cuffs. Has some sort of spinal devil fruit. A vice admiral in the world government.
Dude.
Probably one of the main ones. He's not like fucking.
He turns up.
What are we looking for?
He turns up in.
At 1-7? And he's
1-7.
slowly turns up there.
Ships.
Wants some ships.
Headcast Marco
Exactly.
destroys fodder.
He's a destroyer of fauna, no doubt.
Where did we put him? Christian? Do we say?
Here's the thing. Vice Admiral of the world government. Could you see him having a decent fight with like Zoro in the post time skip?
Post.
Or the pre-time skip?
Pre-time skip, yes. Post, no.
Do I think he's above post? Let's go down to middle at least. Let's look at the middle tier. Got a double fruit. Has a 6 paths.
Has Haki.
Has Haki. Got a lot of things going for him. He's kind of like He's kind of like, I would say he's on the same level as Momonga, which we have, right?
No, we do not have that.
We don't have Momonga. I guess we'll do it. You can do Momonga.
I'll do a manga. I guess they'll go.
Close to the same level. I'm thinking low mid. Cause like how much?
Low mid. That's.
Cause that's
I don't think
Pacifista.
so.
Too low.
Too low. I think middle, maybe even high mid.
High mid.
They have Haki. They have 6 pass.
We got post time skip Smoker there.
All right. Smokers what? Christian?
Smoker's just recently a vice admiral. That's true. I think Judge versus Oniguma is a good fight. Treble, Kobe. We got Kobe medal. Captain.
Not a vice admiral.
The Alright, you're making good points here. Vice admirals. What is vice admiral level? You know?
It's various.
It's various. It's confusing.
Because Garp's all the way up there.
We've seen so much with Smoke and his post-time skip stuff. But he's a recently new vice admiral. Monga's been in the game for a long time.
Yes. Let's look at the competition in low high, Christian. Virgo beats him. Jesus Burgess beats him. Rob Lucci beats him.
it's over.
Oven, Cat Viper, no.
It's over.
Boa?
Boa easily beats him.
But let's look at high mid, Christian. Eneru. Haki situation.
Okay. Oars.
Oars.
Oh, that's difficult.
Difficult.
Pika.
Kiros
Kiros
would be a
possible.
fight.
Possible. Yeah, let's go high mid for...
Pedro? Sure.
Sure, let's go high mid for Momonga.
Ichiji?
Yeah.
Frankie?
Shogun Frankie. Maybe not. Kaku, CP0 short. Donchi Jiao.
Weakened State.
We can say sure. Let's
I
go.
think Oniguma.
Let's go Oniguma high mid.
Now, what can we say for Momonga?
Say the same things. 6 pars, Haki.
Has a little bit more interaction.
Sure, swordsman.
Why do they say he's a god?
Because he's mastered the 6
He
pars.
did something in Marineford, didn't he?
Well, he cut Luffy. What else did he do? He didn't do much. He clashed with a couple pirates.
Let us know why the community hypes up Momonga for.
Well, Momonga high. I can say high mid because we've seen a lot from Momonga.
Yeah.
Interaction with Boa, doesn't get turned to stone.
Smart.
Smart man,
Sweaty man.
sure. Got that Haki, got that swordsmanship on point. Momonga, yes. High mid.
Okay.
Alright.
Now, Christian, a rare twist of fate, we're ending the episode on the power scale.
Yeah,
We appreciate Roger's Base coming on.
sure.
We appreciate people that watch the JoJo show and this show.
Yes,
Subscribe to the channel, like the channel.
yes.
What's going on this week? We got a community stream Thursday/Wednesday, depending on your time zone. Look out for the community tab on that.
Yep.
Anything going on this week, Christian?
We got a chapter this week.
We got a chapter this week.
Yes.
Look forward to that.
Yes.
Back on the original schedules. Now, what's going on with the arc structure in terms of reviewing them?
We're just going straight ahead. What do you mean?
Where we end.
Well, we got to do the Luffy Ace flashback
Okay.
and the return to Shimondi.
We also have a little bit of stuff going into Amazon earlier, so does that count as the flashback as well?
Yeah.
After Maria.
So basically, after 580 forward.
So we'll do all the way up to going into Fishman Island.
Fishman Island, yeah.
Okay.
The Ace Luffy flashback to the time skip.
Yep.
Yep.
Change the Gold King.
Good night.
Good
I told Eric to warn you.
I'm sitting here editing my thumbnail for tomorrow, so that's fine. I was letting you talk.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm like,